Today we will consider the nominations of 5 highly qualified individuals for positions of importance and sensitivity for America's interests at home and abroad. Richard Riley to be Ambassador to Somalia, Mark Toner to be Ambassador to Liberia, David White to be Deputy Director of the Peace Corps, Ambassador Hero Mustafa Garg to be Ambassador to Egypt, and Paul Martin to be Inspector General at USAID. Let me express my thanks on behalf of the committee to you, our nominees, for your dedicated public service and for being here today. And also, thank you to your families. I know they share in the celebration of this moment, just as they share in the challenges of your service. A grateful nation thanks you all. Before I introduce our nominees, I'll give a few words about what it means to fill these posts. Then I'll turn that over to Mr. Young. In Washington and around the world, including some of the most diplomatically delicate places, critical U.S. posts remain empty. They sit empty at a time when democracy, freedom, and the rule of law and human rights are under assault by extremists and authoritarians. Currently, we have a backlog of at least 23 nominees pending on the Senate floor and many more in committee. Many of those nominees are career Foreign Service officers who have served in both Republican and Democratic administrations. In the coming weeks and months, we will inevitably add to that list. To give you a sense of the urgency of this backlog today, as conflict engulfs the Middle East, the United States currently does not have confirmed ambassadors in Lebanon, in Egypt, and in Israel. USAID remains without an assistant administrator for the Middle East. The State Department's coordinator for counterterrorism still awaits confirmation. This is unacceptable. The United States cannot expect to lead the free world if the United States does not even have someone in the room. If we seek to build lasting peace around the world, then we need talented and experienced public servants like those with us here today, on the job.
Listen to this other episode of Stanton embarrassing us again.
The hard clinical and coursework required to get licenses and jobs.
Another suspect that caught our eye is businessman Stanton Witherspoon, the CEO of a popular media company in Liberia. He was part owner of Siena College, where court documents reveal that he and his co-conspirators, quote, solicited and recruited people seeking nursing credentials and employment as an RN or LPN, and sent and caused others to send, via wire communications, information used to create false and fraudulent transcripts and diplomas from Siena College.
The chief motivation.
What happened? That's my question. That's my question I have today. What happened? Yes. What happened to our grandfather money that Stanton collected? What happened to it? Number one, three question. What happened to our grandfather hospital case? The operator on our grandfather, they messed up. That's one case. Number two, what happened to our grandfather nursing home case? They didn't take care of our grandfather good, and something happened at that nursing home.
Those responsible to make the announcement, these decisions were taken, now listen, solely based on the rule of law, impunity, lack of justice, and the TRC for implementation and corruption. First on the list, as we are all seeing, if you have access to this.
Players rotting in prison. Terrence Williams was a high NBA draft pick in 2009, but he wasn't that good and only lasted 4 years in the league. During that time, he made $7 million. In 2017, he started a scheme defrauding the NBA's healthcare program. He convinced at least 19 former NBA players to file claims for medical and dental procedures that never occurred, and he provided false invoices. He had a team of doctors that were in on the scam. Altogether, they filed nearly $4 million in false claims. The doctors received kickbacks for their roles in the scheme. Williams made $600,000 in kickbacks from the scheme. Things fell apart due to sloppy paperwork, grammatical errors, lack of professional letterhead, misspelled names of patients, and invoice numbers being reused led to an investigation and multiple arrests. Williams pled guilty to conspiracy to commit healthcare fraud, wire fraud, and aggravated identity theft, and in 2023, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Listen to this other episode of Stanton embarrassing us again.
The hard clinical and coursework required to get licenses and jobs.
Another suspect that caught our eye is businessman Stanton Witherspoon, the CEO of a popular media company in Liberia. He was part owner of Siena College, where court documents reveal that he and his co-conspirators, quote, solicited and recruited people seeking nursing credentials and employment as an RN or LPN, and sent and caused others to send, via wire communications, information used to create false and fraudulent transcripts and diplomas from Siena College.
The chief motivation.
What happened? That's my question.
Rotting in prison. Terrence Williams was a high NBA draft pick in 2009, but he wasn't that good and only lasted 4 years in the league. During that time, he made $7 million. In 2017, he started a scheme defrauding the NBA's healthcare program. He convinced at least 19 former NBA players to file claims for medical and dental procedures that never occurred, and he provided false invoices. He had a team of doctors that were in on the scam. Altogether, they filed nearly $4 million in false claims. The doctors received kickbacks for their roles in the scheme. Williams made $600,000 in kickbacks from the scheme. Things fell apart due to sloppy paperwork, grammatical errors, lack of professional letterhead, misspelled names of patients, and invoice numbers being reused led to an investigation and multiple arrests. Williams pled guilty to conspiracy to commit healthcare fraud, wire fraud, and aggravated identity theft, and in 2023, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Communications, information used to create false and fraudulent transcripts and diplomas from Siena College.
The chief motivation.
What happened? That's my question. That's my question I have today. What?
Nursing degrees. We learned today that 2 Burlington County residents are among 25 people charged with operating the nationwide ring. Now, according to investigators, the group peddled more than 7,000 bogus degrees and nursing certificates to the tune of more than $100 million. Action News reporter John Paul joining us live in Camden tonight. And John, the feds say some of these fake nurses put real patients in danger.
Yeah, and that is the real concern tonight, Brian, that they may not have the background to actually treat people in a hospital-type setting. You know, I've confirmed tonight that Delaware actually annulled the licenses of 26 nurses already. And the feds tonight, they're charging people across the country, including 2 in South Jersey.
All of us feel this is egregious.
Strong words from the executive director of Delaware's Board of Nursing after learning of a massive scheme out of Florida to sell fake nursing degrees. And tonight, we've confirmed 26 nurses in Delaware had their licenses annulled in connection to the fake degrees.
These people who went to these Florida schools did not complete the curriculum, the education, and the clinical training that is required of all nurses to be eligible to sit to take their licensure exam and to be licensed as a nurse.
She says there are no reports of patients being harmed, but tonight 25 people across the country face charges for their involvement in the scheme that brought in more than $100 million, including Stanton Witherspoon and Alfred Sellew of Burlington County, New Jersey.
He's home? Okay. Can we talk to him?
We tracked down Witherspoon at his home in Burlington today, but family members said he couldn't talk. Over the phone, he told me he had to check in with his lawyer. Wednesday night, the Department of Justice released findings of what was dubbed Operation Nightingale.
When we talk about a nurse's education and credentials, shortcut is not a word we want to use.
Now the FBI is working to notify state nursing boards to ensure that unqualified nurses are not working in healthcare.
You're playing with people's health. How dare you play with someone's health like that?
It is important to note those nurses in Delaware, they have the right to appeal this decision. I also reached out to the nursing boards in Pennsylvania and in New Jersey. Still waiting to hear back from them. Live in Camden, John Paul, Channel 6, Action News. Brian?
It also tarnishes the reputation of nurses who actually did the hard clinical and coursework required to get licenses and jobs.
Another suspect that caught our eye is businessman Stanton Witherspoon, the CEO of a popular media company in Liberia. He was part owner of Siena College, where court documents reveal that he and his co-conspirators, quote, solicited and recruited people seeking nursing credentials and employment as an RN or LPN, and sent and caused others to send, via wire communications, information used to create false and fraudulent transcripts and diplomas from Siena College.
Players rotting in prison. Terrence Williams was a high NBA draft pick in 2009, but he wasn't that good and only lasted 4 years in the league. During that time, he made $7 million. In 2017, he started a scheme defrauding the NBA's healthcare program. He convinced at least 19 former NBA players to file claims for medical and dental procedures that never occurred, and he provided false invoices. He had a team of doctors that were in on the scam. Altogether, they filed nearly $4 million in false claims. The doctors received kickbacks for their roles in the scheme. Williams made $600,000 in kickbacks from the scheme. Things fell apart due to sloppy paperwork, grammatical errors, lack of professional letterhead, misspelled names of patients, and invoice numbers being reused led to an investigation and multiple arrests. Williams pled guilty to conspiracy to commit healthcare fraud, wire fraud, and aggravated identity theft, and in 2023, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison.
My name is Amara M. Trawale Jr. Many people call me Master Warris, and I'm the chairman and the founder of the movement of the downtrodden youth of Bonjama District.
So, and you walked to me very angry this morning, and what is the reason for that anger that you came to me with?
I'm very desperate, even more than anger, because people sit in Monrovia there and say that this place is already controlled by the Vice President Joseph Boakai. That is a blatant lie. A blatant lie. You know, we the Levines, we are even disappointed over Boakai. We are disappointed in his leadership.
What do you mean you are disappointed? Boakai being a man from Lofa County, and you being from Lofa County, then you say you're disappointed. Why are you disappointed?
And that's the thing, in fact, that we mislead us, because he's from Lofa County, so we should vote him in even if he is not qualified for the position.
You mean Boakai is not qualified?
Well, qualification does not have to only deal with education. He got the education, but the experience to move this country forward, he doesn't have it, because he's been on board for the past 12 years. What he didn't do, you anticipate him to do something more than that? That's the area where the disqualification comes in. I'm not saying that he's not educated, but he is not qualified to move this country forward. And the kind of a conception, the kind of a mind the people have in Monrovia there, they sit and say, this place controlled by Joseph Boakai is lie. You know, you know very well, we were in Bakedu yesterday. I'm from Bakedu anyway.
Oh, you're from Bakedu?
I'm from Bakedu anyway, the Kodogoni district. You know, you were there yesterday, and you saw the kind of momentum. You know, and even when George Weah entered the town a couple of days ago, the entire Bonjama was on fire politically. When Joseph Boakai came, this town was looking like it was even sleeping.
You joking?
You know? I'm not joking. I'm telling you something from the bottom of my heart. I'm a mastercratic leader. I control 315 members of 315 youth in this district. And let me tell you something. Joseph Boakai has no tangibles to point at in Lofa here. If anybody is daring me, let anybody come up and say Joseph Boakai has chicken horse in Bonjama here, not to even talk about building. You understand? You traveled yesterday to Kolahu. Okay, I was even thinking that I said, let the protocol not take the decision for George Weah to go to Foya, because this guy couldn't come back. And that's the hometown road of Joseph Boakai. You saw the road, how it's horrible, very horrendous. You understand? The road is bad, to say the least. You understand? Charity begins at home. If this man cannot do anything for Lofa, he didn't do anything for Lofa for the past 12 years, what do you expect of him? Let's not be joking here, man. Let's not be joking. You know, the driver can change, but the car will still remain. Oh, Madam Salim, Joseph Boakai, they form in the same predicament. We can't elect them for another 24 years. You know, what will we be doing? So you want to tell me that the only one that have the brain to run this country?
So you say, what part of Lofa specifically you from?
I'm from Kwaduboni district. Specifically, I'm from Marvin Gonedu. Marvin Gonedu is in the Kwaduboni district. It's one of the renowned towns in the Kwaduboni district. I'm not far from the home of Dr. Edda Bian Kesari, the founder of the Unity Party. Unity Party is for Lofan. But Lafayette are tired with the Unity Party. You understand? If the Unity Party could have another driver, maybe the sympathizers of the Unity Party could be much. If it had gone another driver. But the driver is still the same.
So you say the Lofa citizens are angry with Boakai because you can't point out any tangible, one single tangible.
Nothing of the sort. You know why? Joseph Boakai is associated with people who have already failed this county. You know.
And who are some of those people?
Even every time he comes here, the honorable, the incumbent, Honorable Mayan will be here for Fana. Honorable Mayan will be here for Fana. My own Madingo sister from Kwadu Boni district has failed the district. We were moving up and down behind her to 2011. But now she failed us and she wants all again to re-elect her. It can't work. George Tengbe, Senator George Tengbe, on the United Party ticket. Those are the failures that are behind Joseph Boakai. So I'm sorry, he's not going to go anywhere because the people of Labour County are disenchanted over their leadership. Let not somebody sit down in Monrovia and say Lofa is for Joseph Boakai. You'll be making a very grievous mistake.
So what is your final message to the people? You got hundreds of people all around the world that are looking at you.
This message could go even beyond what we anticipate. You understand? I want this message to go forward. Let it go through the length and breadth of this country that Joseph Boakai does not have any political control over Lofa County. Lofa is divided over the leadership of Joseph Boakai. You understand? The only thing people can say here in Lofa is that he served as the managing director for LPMC normal days. That's not enough. 24 years in government, I still to be corrected, but I think he has spent more than 24 years in government.
In 40 years.
40 years. What does he want now? Let him go back and build his home. Foya Tinga, I think that's the area he's from.
Oh, from Foya Tinga.
No road there. No road. You saw the road yesterday.
Very terrible.
No road. So how many years we should sit again for the Banga Mendekama road to be fixed? We know that Josh Weah is the only option. The alternative choice to political freedom, social, economical freedom in this country, for us to get over this dodging, is not to re-elect any members of the Unity Party. Let us carry Josh Weah. I interacted with Josh Weah yesterday. I saw him. I said, but wait now. There is a man, so common man, like this. It means that when this man is at the executive marshal tomorrow, nobody will be afraid to go around him. You know, I was speaking to him. I said, you know, you were my friend. I'm sorry for that expression.
No.
But he's so too down to earth. And I'm not seeing a reason why we shouldn't give this leadership to Josh Weah. I don't know why. I don't know why. And this question seems to be very rhetorical. Why can't we elect Josh Weah to liberate us economically?
The people say Josh Weah ain't no book. That's the reason why we're not.
And you know why? I'm an expert in English. That's the reason why they call me Master of Words. When George Weah was speaking to people yesterday, because people say those things here and there that he doesn't speak good English, I was standing by his side, listening to the final pronunciation of his words. The ED, the SRED, the ZRED, and he got everything intact. This guy is eloquent. Very, very eloquent. Very, very eloquent indeed. And he evaluated his speech. Very, very eloquent. Yeah, very, very eloquent. You know, to know that somebody speaks good English, not only the vocabularies, but look at the subject verb agreement, the pronoun antecedent, the cases of the pronouns, and everything was intact. I'm not seeing any politician that can speak with logic right now in Liberia than Josh Weah. Not only the English, but the logic. The logic.
So what is? We are on our way to Bakedu now, and I'm sure you will be with the team.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say to the people of Bakedu?
When we get into Bakedu, you will see the rousing welcome. The ceremony will be very electric. Very, very electric. They can't wait to see George Manuel Weah and Joel Howard Taylor. You understand? It's a let-go ticket. A let-go ticket. You understand? Kwadu Boni, you know, people say it's the birthplace of the Unity Party. But the people of the Kwadu Boni now, they are disenchanted. They are disappointed, you know, in the leadership of those that are moving the Unity Party forward. If we had another travel other than Joseph Boakai, perhaps we could make an alternative choice. But in this case, Joseph Boakai being...
But why you so angry with Boakai? Why are you so angry?
He has not done anything for us. No, Abu, you've been here. Has anybody shown you in Fonjaman here what Joseph Boakai has done? Look at, we're standing now seeing Zago Hotel over there. Before Zago became senator of this county, he had already made mark. He got tangibles to point at. But Joseph Boakai has not got even the slightest chicken house.
Wow.
Yeah, of course. You know, because to build a chicken house is not difficult. Just for a chicken to sleep. He doesn't have it yet. I know many people will get angry with me over the statement I'm making, but it's the truth. And if you were to interview another person, a logical person, I'm not talking about a fool, because only a fool will support Joseph Boakai. But any logical person will tell you that Joseph Boakai is not a political material to move this country forward, and the people of Lofa have not resolved to carry him. Everybody is divided. You understand? I agree, he got some supporters here, but he does not have an absolute control over this county. So let the people in Monrovia hear that, and the whole world hear it. I wish this thing could be extended on the Facebook, but people even
it's already on Facebook.
It's already people in the diaspora to even hear it. If you're hearing me now on the Facebook, everywhere, every part of the world, I'm telling you that Joseph Boakai is not a solution to Liberia's problem. It's not a solution. You understand?
Yeah.
Let us make an alternative choice. And that choice, brilliantly, is George Manuel Weah. We believe he can move us forward. He has done it in the past, he can do it now, and he can do it in the future. If I continue talking for even the next 2 hours, I will not get tired to disprove the prove the weakness.
This president speaking to you.
Ambassador, I was just telling them that a witness will go on Facebook to tell them that Joseph Boakai does not have control over this place here. And the alternative choice is George Manuel Weah. I'm speaking now, Ambassador Weah is here. The whole world hear it. You saw Lofa. Lofa is not resolved over Joseph Boakai. We are disappointed in his leadership. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Abu. That was good talking to you. It was nice talking to you. You listen to the guy there. You listen to the guy there speaking from Lofa County, and we've been saying this to you, and you need to understand. So I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you later. Baba, we are on our way to Kwadu Boni District. Thank you so much.
So hello guys and welcome. This is today Liberia TV. We are also live on Angel TV, Africa 24, and other channels respectively. And we are here today in conversation with a young man from Lofa County, of course, who has something very important to say again about the runoff of this election. Of course, he said he has not been into politics to that extent, but something brought him up, and so we like to hear from him. So hello, sir.
Yeah, how are you, Mr. Julius?
I'm okay. What's your name?
I'm Gabriel Singwe.
Okay. So you said you actually have something to tell the people watching right now. So what they say that you really have to say?
There are certain things that are going on in Lofa Country here that actually I'm not very pleased.
You're not happy about it?
I'm not actually happy about it.
So, are you a Lofia in the first place before you begin?
Of course, yes. I hail from Kulahun district.
From Kulahun district?
Yes.
Okay, so what they say that is happening in Lofa that you don't like?
Lofia, we want to be ungrateful to the CDC-led government. We want to be ungrateful to Jowia, because Jowia has done more the goods in Lofa. So those things those myths that people are saying today, when I hear it, if I can feel so bad, I can feel bad until I can want to shed tears.
Is that why you're angry?
Very well.
So, but what are some of those things that they're saying? Because is it about the election, mainly?
No, really, they said, oh, Jowia is not doing well. Jowia have not done X, Y, Z. But I have seen so many things that Jowia is doing, especially in Lofa. I'm saying that if Lofa County is the county that owns the government.
Can you point out reasons?
Yes.
Why? Now,
Lofa County or Jowia paying or school fees, Jowia brought light in Lofa here and even gave 20,000 United States dollars to pay to construct the Worogize intellectual forums. Now we have evidence to it. Even the youth in Lofa County can attest to that.
So the 20,000 United States dollars for the erection of the Worogize intellectual forum is one of those things that he really did that you say the people of Lofa County want to be ungrateful to him. But how are they ungrateful to him?
Because now today they are saying that Jowia is not doing nothing. They want to produce their own president. Those are the things. In fact, that war, we want to produce our own president. This is what have really helped me. Producing your own president, that is the matter. But because now you're complaining for something, and one day then they give you something that is rotten, somebody that's already expired, then now you complain that you want to produce that president. But what's about our children now who are working in the government? About 60%. 60% working in this government.
Can you name some of them?
Yes, that we have Tomo Fala, we have Finda Bondo, we have Jefferson Kochi, we have many of them. I think, or you can name the rest, but many of them, we have them.
Okay.
About 60% working in this government.
So, but the people said they want their own. Joseph Boakai. So, are you comparing Joseph Boakai's, time as vice president to that of, those children that you have called their son in government as well?
Let me tell you, Joseph Boakai today, I don't even want to hear that because Joseph Boakai, they are the people that fail us.
Why?
They are the people that fail us because during 2017, they came here. In fact, during their campaign message, they said that they want to construct this road. In fact, I was not even born when I read the history of Banga Emenekoma Road. In fact, they said that it was in the pipeline, that the Sunday Road project. But since then, the road have not been finished. Okay, when the people came, that was their campaign message. They said that if I...
You mean Boakai then?
Yeah, Joseph Boakai or Ellie Johnson. In fact, they said they will pave the road. In fact, they will put quota on the quota in the first 6 years. In fact, quota will enter in Bonjaman. But after 6 years, nothing we could see. And later again, Joseph Boakai came down in Lofa, now pleading. He was saying that today we should give them the vote so that they can travel all me because they have so many things in the pipeline to do. So that's why make them not to test the road. But yesterday we give them the second case. They will put quota on the road. But from that time, they fail us. So we did not see anything. But because of this, we are their government, that Lofa County spark quota. Quota now enter in Lofa County. Now we're saying that from Saturday to go, it's just looking like when we are in plane. So we are not grateful to that today we are saying that Jowia is not doing nothing. I'm so disappointed in Lofa County.
So what do you have to say now?
Now, for today, I have been sitting down quietly. I have not even been involved into politics. 2017, I went and voted for Jowia, but I'm not even involved into politics. But because of this rumor that people carry on, I will not sit down and look at people carrying all those misfeeling that Jowia is not doing well, Jowia is not doing this. So I will get into my feet. I will get on my feet, go from door to door, from house to house, so that I can let our old people to know what Jowia is doing, so that we can give them the second chance, so that the quota can enter Vonyama. Even if we can refoya, but then enter Vonyama.
But many people say that Lofa is already resolved for Joe Boakai, and you are from Lofa as well. What can you say about that?
It's not true. It's not actually true. In fact, let me tell you, some people, only a few people, I can say only a few hundred of people now try to degrade Jowia. But now, 2017, Lofa did not even vote for Jowia. Now Jowia doing well for Lofa. Then during the first election, Jowia was able to get that amount. But I'm just pleading to the citizens of Lofa County so that we can be grateful to Jowia. Because Lofa County is a county of tradition. And tradition is all about respect. Tradition, for me, I'm a part of tradition. Also because I joined the Power Society in SYZ. So now, because of this reason, we should be grateful to Jowia, because Jowia have done more the best, more the better, so we can look at as much as we can see. So every time,
are you saying in any way because they have chosen to carry their son is proving that they want to be ungrateful to Joshua?
Not because of carrying their son, but if somebody start a project, give them the chance, let it go ahead. But Joseph Boakai, as an individual, really we're looking at 2017. People voted for Jowia, for Joseph Boakai in Lofa here. But Joseph Boakai did not even come one day to tell the people thank you. So I don't think Joseph Boakai is the rightful person to lead this country.
Are you from Lofa?
I'm actually from Lofa.
Okay. So this kind of conversation you have in this hour, somebody might really want to talk to you. You want to call your number for any reason, or you want to have it reserved for now?
Anyway, I will call my number.
Yeah, call your number, please.
I will call the orange voice 0776 173974 0555 95 43 98.
Okay. So you say you have not been involved into politics, but because you don't want Lofa to be ungrateful to this ruling establishment, meaning the George Weah-led administration, now you have stepped into politics only to make sure that the people of Lofa will remain grateful to George Weah.
Exactly. This is what I have been in charge of you, or Julius.
And you wanted this message to go viral?
Yes.
Okay. No problem. And the platform is made for that. Whatever message you say that you have, we are available, and you give your message and the people will look at it, and possibly whether they find reason, they don't find reason. Our work is to carry the message, and I think your message is
yeah, but Julius, let me tell you something concerning the salary issue. Now people are saying that if Jowia call down people's salary, but I will tell you for sure, if Jowia increase salary.
He increase salary?
Yeah, of course.
How?
Okay. Do we early Johnson stand? I will discuss about education department.
Yeah.
Because for me, I'm a teacher.
Okay.
Okay. So during Early Johnson's time, people see certificate holder, we are taking 5,000, some people are taking 7,000, some people are taking 9,000, some people are taking 12,000. Okay. Now during Jawia-led government, the least payment C certificate is 15,000.
So it's increased.
It's increased. And now Jawia was the president that even bring a mobile money payment. That government pay through mobile money. That's why some people, because of time when we have opportunity, we misuse the opportunity. Now people say that the government can pay all time. But for education, nobody can stand to defend it. Every month we are paid. Every month we receive our salary. So they will not say we can receive salary. No,
but people say it is your salaries as teachers, it is your salaries that they cut off and then they started paying wax fees and the rest of that.
It's not true. If anybody want to say that, then they come up with their salary that the money we were taking during Early Johnson time, doing just a working time. Let tell me today and compare to today's salary.
So just we are increased salary.
Of course, yes.
You said what's your name?
I'm Gabriel Singwe.
Okay. So thank you very much. Any other message you want to deliver to the people of the world? Because you have around 200 persons watching you now.
All right. Let me just say this thing to Liberian. Now, not only Lofa County, but Jawia love Lofa County more than Grand Crew. If we can look at the development that Jawia have bringing in Lofa, he have not even carried it to Grand Crew. The people Jawia employ in his government from Lofa, he have not employed that type of amount in Grand Crew. So why are we ungrateful to Jawia? So please, I'm only talking to my people, but not only today, but we get from door to door so that we can talk to our old people because they carry all the misinformation to the people that in fact, this is why Jawia is not doing nothing, but when Joseph Walker come there, so even the old people now saying that, let our son go there because they are not brainwashed. The people going outside there, they lying to the old man there. So,
but let me ask you this question. Many people believe that by you running around the place here, sorry to say running, but moving from one end to another to deliver this kind of message that you are delivering, it might be a threat because many people might think that you don't want Joseph Walker to be like that. Are you looking at that too? You think it will be a problem for you?
For me, I'm not even afraid of anything. I don't think it's a threat to me.
Okay.
I don't actually think it's a threat to me because it's not actually bad. I don't even hesitate to tell the truth.
Okay. Okay. So thank you very much for talking to us. And if there's nothing we can talk about, we want to say thank you. And our work is to bring forth any other message that somebody has, and the public will judge you based on that. So thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
You said what's your name once more?
I'm Gabriel Singwe.
Okay, Gabriel. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
So this has been an exclusive conversation with Gabriel Singbe. He says he comes from the Kolahun belt. Of course, he's very angry with the way the people of Lofa County, according to him, want to be ungrateful to the Weah-led administration because, according to him, George Weah gave $20,000 United States dollars for the erection of the Wologizi Intellectual Forum. Of course, I follow something like that, and that was through Mayor Jefferson Koji, and Arthur Kwa can also relate to that. I think I know about that, and he talked about the road and other things. But again, Lofa is a kind of tense place. I don't know whether his information will penetrate the hearts of the people, because many people continue to say that Lofa is already resolved for Boakai, and so I don't really know what's going to happen. Of course, Lofa is becoming somehow different because even on the social media and other places, many people are coming out with different views about the runoff. So we are here to bring you what's happening in the county, and my name is Julius Howard. We live on Today Liberia TV, on Enjoy TV, on Africa 24, and other platforms. So thank you very much for following, and please share this broadcast. We want to take a rest for the moment, and then today is Sunday. We too will have to rest. We earlier on reported something around the Terewian Hospital, how filthy the hospital is, and later we were contacted by this young fellow to come around. He said he's been wishing to see the Today Liberia, Africa 24, Enjoy TV correspondent across the county. And so I needed to make myself available so that he would have himself expressed in the way he wanted to. And that's what we have just done. So thanks for following, and thank you so much. Please share. My name is Julius Howard.
Judging for 12 years, for 6 years. If I join him, what do I tell the people? What do I tell the people? When I came from Ghana, I told the people, I said, CPP. will not hold. They asked me to support CPP, I refused to do it. And I knew, I listened to my brother Costa and standing apologies for destroying the CPP. It was not no news to me. Check my recordings. It was not no news to me. Check my recordings. Liberian Pope, I believe in you people. But I've been abused. I've been disrespected. Ambassador Baga, since 2017, I've been going through all the things. You have never come to my house. Drive to my house. Come. Don't call me. I will not go to you. I will not go to you. Politics do not see uncle. I've been disrespected for long. You'll be like, be very careful if I talk. You cannot have use of my resources. Chairman, will not call me again. Stay not told you to call me. Tell Stay not say I say when you did not apologize recording. Stay not myself talk for long. Stay not say I say. And I will be calling on the public to ask Stanton. Let him deny it. Let him know who is Stanton. Then the relationship between he and myself was poor. Look, I will play that recording. He told me, he said, I told him to call. Somebody got to tell you to call? When I'm using my resources for you to become a vice president? You give me money to buy the bags? Your father behind me? You be careful with me. I'm disappointed with the way you are proceeding. And you will be the cause of George Weah winning election. You'll get ready for me. I cannot be a part of you because you do not have one respect for me. Why will Stanton, you see, sometimes when I thought that they didn't want to cost people, why will Stanton tell you to call me before you call me? All the things I'm doing, going through all the race, because of you that fought me in the Capitol building to become vice president. You call me, you think I want money for you? Look at you, I want money for you. I pay for $6,000, $6,000. These are praying money. I want money for you. You go on the radio. When you get to Nima, I give you $50. I carry 2 cars for Nima for 4 days. That $50 I can carry 1 car for Nima, I bring it. But be careful with me. I don't like nobody calling my phone. I don't like nobody calling my phone. The respect that you push here giving me, you abuse it. Next time when you have a woman, you respect that woman. Not because the woman is submissive. Not because the woman has decided to bow down. When you go on and get a girlfriend, you come back, the woman accept you. That doesn't mean she's crazy. Man, going to places that was not like I'm crazy. I got work to do. You got you using fuck on them. Criminal that. You're using him today. Is that for your life? You just fucking sat down here when my wife was aroused for my children. You just fucking say the justification you just fucking gave was my wife was running out with babies. You get him beyond your. You think I feel good? You think I feel good? The people that support George Weah that help to, but George Weah can hear when I sat in your living room and say when you go in, you did not make them will not go with you. Your one will go. If you're going to listen to me, the country will not be like that today. But you didn't listen to me. We had a meeting that was CDC run campaign in the Capitol building. We were run campaign for the opposition. When I stood up over there, who followed me? I told race for the Liberian people. Oh, so you not know me? You're stating somebody can buy me? Liberian people? Liberian people, you not know me? You're stating somebody can buy me? You're stating I can join CDC? I can join Ambassador Weah? What will I say? How do I run campaign for Georgie? Ambassador Weah, how do I run campaign for him? What am I going to say? When I stood up here and called him names and went down to his family, then look at me saying that with him. Oh, Joe, we are the best man. Joe, we are the best man. You think I want to kill me and my family career? You think I want to? The name Yeke, you're joking with the name Yeke, eh? You're joking with the name Yeke. No politician can stand up in the country to say I'm more politician than Yeke, I'm more opposition than Yeke. I challenge the alone there that said on their own committee. You know how much money in committee? You know how much money in committee that went for? You know how much money in committee that kept up belly? Now people go there to fight for the being on committee. You're telling the reason. What the committee doing for Lebronpo? The committee putting money in our pocket. We chop it and you suffer it. Then you're celebrating us. You don't know who to celebrate. I went to the court. Somebody had some issue there I went to go talk about. I saw the man John CDC, the man John CDC, the man John CDC, the man John CDC. you know Yeke. You don't know Yeke, you don't know Yeke, you will never know Yeke. You will never ever know Yeke, you don't know Yeke. Yeke John CDC for what? What CDC got? The reckless Delon was sending my offer when he came to talk to me to run a campaign to become senator. You eyes him. Who called me? Before you call him, I web pass when I G for all the vote to sync up. You eyes him. If the phone not on speaker, I weigh 50,000 to campaign for Delon. Eyes him. Let him deny it. They will know who he is. You think me move my money? I want money, you can send it for me. I want money when I eyes you will give it to me. I don't suffer for nothing in the country. I want money. Somebody help you get me. I want to put together. Then when you say I'm use of my family, I bought motorbikes to go run opposition campaign. To go run Joseph Boga campaign. I have never come to my house to tell nephew, I'm sorry for the incident. I say all the things so you can know that everything is correct. I've been closing my mouth on it. But they have abused it and taken me to be stupid. I reject the appointment. If you want to appoint me, call me and say to me. Honorable Chairman of CDC, I mean, United Party, don't call me. I will not answer your phone. I see your calls coming in. I will not answer. I have reached a point where I will not answer. You people have abused my craziness. You have abused it. And the sense have come into me. And I have become strong. I'm going to buy my ticket on Wednesday. I'm leaving this country. On the 14th, I will come back and vote. Joseph Boga, I will vote for you. Yeah? But check your surrounding. Check your surrounding. See who are your real people. Check your surrounding. When you load that day, we send down on the feet. When people saw the crowd, the other one selling that like for the job. Ask Delon. Let Delon tell you who sell it. Ask Ben for fun. Then they tell you, and there's not a response I gave them. We came for Joseph Boga to win you beyond job. We came for Joseph Boga to win you beyond job. Ask the Lord, he was sitting ready for me. Don't be careful with me. I'm not a crazy man. I talk what I see. And I know what I know. Joseph Boga, your people have abused. Your surrounding have abused my leniency. Your surrounding have abused my craziness. Like they always say, oh, can you use that medical? No, they don't. You can't use medical way. You can't use medical way. You sat down there when they call the phone here. They call my phone. I wait $50,000 just to campaign for you. In your face, the phone on one speaker, deny it. You call in my jeep. Like my jeep, I stood over 1 or 2 and my son had a problem. They don't got in that jeep and throw behind me. But be careful with me. You think I'm Johnson, you think I'm loaded, you are passing around eating money from Joe Weir and eating money from Akina Ibian Joseph Boga. You better be careful. I know you. I know you. You gotta be careful. I know you. And I will come back for you when I allow Joe Weir to win. I will deal with you. I will deal with you. I will deal with you. And I will deal with you. Today I will not cause. But when you allow hardship to come on the Liberia for 6 more years, you put in myself, get it. Lebron, you forgive me. I am not going to be in a campaign because I was disrespected. I was not respected. I went through a lot of things because of the opposition. We left from here, went to Grand Cape County to go and run campaign for Daba Vapala. When she wanted to be senator the first time, I spent my own money. I saw husband after election called me and said, thank you. Spend my cash. But just say, tell the Grand Cape County to promote the opposition. I spent more than $100,000. I saw husband and let them prove me wrong. The sacrifices I've gone through for Liberian people, nobody can make it. That champion do not be one. I go to the capital Benin with Chin. Aziz Obo, my man, I come and join you. I'm not looking for a partner. When you get there, join the Liberian people. I'm not looking for a partner. Nobody and myself collaborating to go to capital Benin. I was sent by the port district number 10. The Liberian people that left from Nimba County, that left from Bomi Hill, that left from Great Cape County to come and vote here for me because of my consistency. If I level United Party and myself, join CDC today. But I did it because of you people. My talking did not go in vain. Not because I didn't get money. Ambassador, we are told the chief just said not to pay me my one more money. We're paying that code cents. And we stay there. I'm going to join Ambassador. We are. When I get my one more pay, I can get my benefit. I will join Barcelona. What do I say to my supporters? Too much is too much. I don't want nobody from Unity Party calling me. I don't want nobody from the opposition calling me. I made a decision. Judge Abaka, you want to see me come? You know, but you say I'm your nephew now. Oh, all the things that happen to nephew, you can't come to say sorry one day. So come. Let me see you. You call me, I will not come to you. You call me, I will not come. I have reached your point. So you open the place, pack all my pack inside. I'm not going anywhere anymore. Prince Johnson, thank you for the call. You always check on me. I want to make you human being. You and myself with all our differences. I have said a lot of things about you. But you today again you call me. So in law, you're not coming? I said, no, father-in-law, I'm not coming. He said, oh, but why you make me to weigh your money, not being facing food? I'm not coming here, father-in-law. You must have plenty long time, or even the Unity Party people knowing I was solo go for country tour. Taking rest. They said people want to get you Grand Judah. I said, I will go to Grand Judah. You did not because of your, for you to get a job and be stealing around here. I'm doing it because of Liberian people. So the Liberian people can be liberated. You abuse it. You'll see my ticket live tomorrow. I'll buy my ticket tomorrow. To go on Wednesday and come back on the 14th. And just about I'll vote for you. I can't vote for Jawia. Jawia can never forgive me. Hey man, Jawia, why Jawia will forgive? Yeah, Jawia forgive you. Jawia can forgive the crazy man on the ring and never forgive me. Why joining Jawia for? Where are going to Jawia? For what thing? Why you believe that I'm going to Jawia? For what thing? Now my first time wearing CDC hat. Instead of getting a guy very hard, I call it policies. Is it the first time? Is it the first time? I want CDC bury your testator. I forced him on Thursday good. And you know what I told him? He got a picture. When I take my CDC picture, I can send it to him. And Jomli, when I take my CDC picture, the day CDC was launching our email 18. What my phone? I will send it to you email, pull it on my page. Our email CDC 18. Let the people see that this is not my first time wearing CDC. We got to the Capitol building. Let me tell you how I wore the hat. Liberian people. We sit in the office with the Speaker of the House. Somebody that I respect so dearly. He's my very good friend. If somebody want me to discuss it, you waste your time. We don't pray for our colleagues to be defeated. We are defeated people. And we are colleagues. We got our political differences and we respect it. Every time I call him, Mr. Speaker, how the situation? Mr. Speaker, please be strong. I believe you will come back. None of my business will go be celebrating for somebody's defeat. I can't agree myself, Ahmed. We sit down, we talk. And my business with all the situation I can't agree myself, hi. Focus in myself, can talk every day. If you don't get to your life, but we'll get to our political differences, I do not have friends. We sit in the Speaker office. Clara Mazakwa, Unity Party, Clara Mazakwa. CB Bashir, Unity Party, CB Bashir. The Speaker, Honorable Sam Brown from Nimakande and myself, we sit in the Speaker's office. Prince Thomas walked in. I grab a hand from here, I say, father-in-law, I will wear the hat, take my picture, put it on Facebook. Clara Mazakwa standing there, I stood over Prince Thomas, I said, post it. You ask Clara Mazakwa now, say your thing against John CDC. Joe, we are a bar, man. Before people eating money from Joe, we are just celebrating him. If Joe, we are a bar, man, I would not be celebrating Fakonde here. That was my babies. Go ahead, Ras. Anytime I think about it, when Fakonde and myself get in one room, somebody will come out dead. Sitting down and telling my wife, you stole babies, we're not too sure. And that baby for you're celebrating so much. Joe CDC, I will say celebrate me. I will not do it. I got people that trust me and that believe in me. That left their homes. Came here in their cars. I'm the only representative that got a higher vote. Should I abuse it? No, I will not abuse it. If you think I will abuse it, if I didn't abuse it yesterday, I can't abuse it today. Let me tell all the people from the unit, the CDC that have been calling me, I appreciate you people call. I'm not going to say who been calling me. But I cannot endorse Ambassador Weah. It's not possible. It's not in my DNA to discuss you and join you. It's not part of me. So I'm sorry. I remember I wanted to send a picture with the 18 in my full CDC beret and t-shirt with my 18. So the people can know that there is not my first time. And the picture that they come to post, you only got it. That was the night. When I took the picture on the day CDC was launching and sent it to her. She has it. She has it. She has it. Put on KNTV and put on the Yaka page. I'm going to send it to you now. So that people can know that this is not my first time. As I'm sending them, you must post it now. Let the people see. And this is not my first time wearing CDC beret. You just see me wear CDC beret. Everybody concluded. But as I went to the court, I look at the people. Oh, I said, look at the people. You know you get. Look at the people. You know you get. Look at the people. The people know you get. The people know you get. Yeke. Yeke of all person. Yeke. Koluba. Yapawolo. Huh? Huh? Yapawolo. If I post it now, post it on KNTV, put on the Yaga page. That people see me my 18. One CDC was launching, and you only has that picture. What's wrong with y'all, man? How y'all look at Yaga to be, man? When I'm hungry, y'all can feed me. When I want money, people give me money. Then what kind of money I want? I'm gonna get 200,000. Just eat it one day, finish. Then the contact get with y'all is poor and not deceitful, my people. But I have to take the action because people in the Unity Party that I'm fighting hard to make them who they want to be for their family do not have respect for me. The fact that Stanton can tell Jeremiah to call me before he call me, I can't run me for Unity Party. But I will vote for Ambassador Boakai. I want to say thank you. You posted something? Yeah, alone, right? Put it on the Yeke TV page. And give it to your friends, your colleagues, that then put it on the something. So that the people can know that I've been wearing the CDC team before this day. And let them go back to some of my recordings. When we're calling a cargo, policy. I think I know that some of you, I'm only going to carry. Now I hold that in my short transfer. I don't want tomorrow when I get money to back go to ABGM. I don't want tomorrow. I don't look for something that I don't. I left 2 things in my life. I love my 3 things in my life. I love my family. I love cars. I love to smell good. All the spray I wear, you will not find it in Liberia. When I go to Dubai, I buy my spray, put it there. I got spare spray in my something. I let it smell good. But when they say dress, I wear my slipper, I'm gone. I'm gone. I don't buy spray from here. All the people again, I don't buy spray from here. I buy original. I'm a restaurant in Dubai. I go there, I just flip my Emirates out here, pass through. While you standing on the line looking for your passport and other things, I'm gone. Pass by you. I go to the mall of Emirates or the mall of Dubai. I go buy what I want to buy. I'm going to go wear what I think I can't wear full of spray here. For what thing? I believe in you people. You people gave me power. I will never betray you people. Do not listen to people. And they will post my parrot, my t-shirt on the day CDC launch. When I was in my CDC burial, when I have my number 18 on me, I will let some of y'all are harding and eating money from Georgia. I will come for you. So to all my supporters, this is the sad news. I'm leaving the country on Wednesday and be back on the 14th to vote for Georgia because to vote for Joseph Baka because Georgia will not forgive me. Why am I waste my vote behind Georgia? Georgia cannot forgive. You know what it means to stay in the Capitol building, chanting in the Unemen chanting. You know what embarrassment he brought to Georgia? You know what embarrassment he brought to him? You think Georgia can forgive me? Georgia can forgive people investment. He will forgive me. Amen, my people, man. How y'all tell you get to be now? All the time fought for you people. Sometimes y'all get me discouraged. Sometimes y'all really get me discouraged. Sometimes people call me, by the time they call me, I say, yes, I apply my support to CDC. One of the general is very irresponsible. He called me, I was angry with him. I said, yeah, I apply. You get it all on Facebook. You waste your time. You can now make me unpopular. The Liberia believe in me. They believe the Liberia get in me. You can never spoil it. Because I can say my integrity. And I in a wheelbarrow. I'm not prepared, I'm not bearable. So please post it. Before we leave from here, you have to post my CDC beret or my CDC t-shirt in my 18. Let the post it I want. Let the post it. You receive it, right? On the Yaga TV, right? Yeah. Okay, you post it there. You go on Yaga TV, they'll put it there. Then they put on, all the people here will put it on their page. Y'all believe in me, yeah? Y'all supported me. Let me tell you, people, thank you for the 100% support. To reach where I reach. District number 10 do not re-elect representative. But I broke the record. It's because of you people. You think I respect y'all? Oh, y'all made me get living for me and my family. I will not respect y'all. Y'all not know I can appreciate people, eh? Eh? It's just like someone else, I'm not call your name that helping me. Joe, Ambassador, we are. Y'all keep that one more money. They both didn't pay. My supporters have paid that money. So I don't care. I just want you all to know how much I've been harassed and suppressed. To the point where my babies, anytime I came with my baby business, Georgie, they two are up in the room, using Falcon, I was there. The justice minister, I get foul play one who in the room. I can never forgive you for it. Come to me, not my babies. Your children, they are innocent people. You kept the food in the plane. Then I see like, bro, oh, what you do for God? I deceitfulness your own. Now you get me out the whole of CDC and come back. Because you did for God, there's a point in job we are. You're happy with him today. Because he not tell you what made job we are to sack him. Then he tell you that fake thing is passing wrong way. You did for God, I hate you. Let me tell you, you don't know that I hate you. And I hate you. If I have my own way, you didn't fuck for telling my wife that she stole children, my babies from her belly, you didn't fuck but you will pay for it. You didn't fuck it's a challenge between myself. You will pay for it. You and the justice minister will pay for it. That other old reckless old man, I call it justice minister, you will pay for it. I'll let you you drunk my Indian parents up in your house. Your parent will get your $500 what it. Ask the Lord, I refuse $50,000 US to run cabin for him, passing around walking a woman. We investigating him. When you cross the line with people, you go appoint me with all my consent. Don't bring out your PM thing to me. Don't bring out your political thing to me. I'm now a regular politician that you people. You say that politician will call someone and vote to them. I'm now a regular politician. I don't call someone and vote to them. I don't let you jumping around from party to party. Don't never call my phone again. If I'm blocking your number, you know. I block your number.
Are you ready blocking it?
You think I'm joking? You think I know you? Well, block it, go there and ask him. He will tell you, you're blocking my number. Now bring up PM thing to me. I know that PM. Do I know that PM?
She's sure you do the camera. We'll see why you're ready blocking it with you because.
Oh yeah, bring the camera closer and see that blocking the law. ADD, right? And I ADD here. I'm blocking it. I'm blocking the number. Alone to black. When you call me any number, will block it. That person will never come me again. It's black. You see your black, right? It's black, right? It's black. When they don't call me a different number, I don't block it. Don't never trust me in your life. I don't never ever want to talk to him. You are straight up.
All right.
Yeah, so thank you. I will take 5 calls.
Yes.
I will take 5 calls. 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 I will take 5 calls.
I'm begging you guys, please wait. 5
Yes, sir. I open the play for all the bagging, sir.
Semester number 1.
Yeah, thank you so much. Honorable, yeah,
Followed by Prince.
Followed by Prince. I see how disappointed and frustrated you are because of an alleged disrespect from the executives of the Unity Party. Now I have 2 concerns. One, what actually is the motive behind your, the way you wear CDC outfit or beret, usually in the public space? That's one. You said any of the executive members of the Unity Party, when they call you, you will not answer. But if Ambassador Joseph Boakai comes to you, you will be able to talk to him. So
yes.
In case he comes to you and then try to reconcile, will you still run capping for him?
It's late. He abused the opportunity he had to work with me. He abused the opportunity when I was going behind him. When I gave me 1 gallon gas, he had been abused. I will not.
Your motive
My motive of wearing the CDC out because I want John CDC. I want John CDC. Yeah, John CDC now. I want John CDC. And my motive of wearing the CDC hat.
All right, so
people in the CDC, I'm a supporter when I was going to Lofa. The men are riding me over the back. He was sedition. He was sedition. I trust them, even in other people. Because they were very open to me to tell me, say I'm a sedition. And I've been trying to encourage them. I've been able to win. All my pool watcher list, I have 50 seditions. All my pool watcher.
Encouraging sedition for what?
To vote for the opposition.
Okay.
Prince. All right, so my name is Prince Moba and I report for FM and report on Liberia television. Honorable Oliver, I have 2 concerns. One, as an executive reporter, I must say clearly that I've seen you totally wearing CDC outfit at the Capitol building in the chambers. But the last time when you went in a speaker's office, it's going on social media, it's going on, it's going in many of the traditional media in Liberia. Do you blame the press for exaggerating things and then people in the public space? That's number one. The second aspect.
One by one.
Yeah, the second.
Like you posted, I didn't go to school. I don't want to forget. Let's do it one by one. Okay. Let me tell you something today. I'm a politician. I love to be in the news.
Okay.
You see me when I get to the Capitol building, I always left for a camera to be on me, right? I don't want to be hard to be sold. You don't understand politics. You did not think I go to politics school. I sat down in my house and no politics. But you have been there. You're a legendary reporter. You see me wearing CDC beret. Have you not seen it? You go on your search here, you will see me. You just said that. Thank you for saying it. You were here the last time when I sat down here from the place. What CDC and no girls that running with a beret. We took picture. Stanton got a picture. We discuss it on spoon. Stanton got a picture where I wore my CDC beret. He got a picture. Every picture I tell about CDC, I send it to Stanton.
So I was asking, the way it's going public, do you blame the press for that?
My politician, the only problem I got with that irresponsible man that he power win him when you were 1 week old. You can call me to ice me. Then I say, yeah, I join CDC. Then you go put it all on social media. No press can make me unpopular. I challenge all of y'all. You put everything on press. You can never make me unpopular because the people believe in me.
No, I will ask you. The second aspect is, they also say you're going to come by and vote for the opposition, guy.
Yeah.
But you will not go to campaign openly.
No. And I say open. I say I will not be our campaign. When I hear I can campaign close day or open it. I will not campaign. I will not be here. So just be direct to say you will not campaign. I'm not going to campaign because I'm not being respected. I'm not being respected. I've been disrespected by people. They have to tell them to call me before they call me.
So you go to a crucial runoff election. You're going to be giving a vote to the United Party. And then you're not going to campaign for them at all. How sure are you that your vote is going to yield the fruit you want?
If I were important, they were going to respect me. They were going to call me, we'll sit down, we'll talk before they make an appointment, not a political appointment. Because in the press conference today, they go wrong. They say we appoint you again. I reject that appointment. That appointment is from the devil. I don't even want to know. That appointment is from hell.
My name is Anthony.
Winston.
Winston.
Anthony.
I'm going to come back and vote for Ambassador Bwaka. You don't want for President Biya to win. Why are you not staying since you don't want him to win? You're threatening to deal with the opposition when they allow President Biya to be re-elected. Why are you not staying to campaign to ensure that President Biya is not elected?
You hear you can campaign.
The journalist.
The journalist can campaign. And I get put all kind of food in there on social media. The other men go because I say I will join CDC. He put it on social media. And now somebody campaign your own.
So, Representative Cordoba, while driving, I've been following you. I see a lot of contradiction.
Oh, Banana FM. Yeah, Banana FM, you're recognize this on CDC FM. Abu Banana. My friend, I'm not taking nothing back.
You gotta take it back. You gotta take it back. In the name of peace, take it back.
Okay, I'll take it back.
Thank you very much.
I'll take it back.
So, I see a lot of contradiction. What make you think the president will not forgive you when Heaven Costa, who's even said the worst about the president, at this moment is endorsing the president's re-election? What do you make of it? 2.
Can I answer the first one because I'm not school?
I don't want people to say I'm taking charge of the
No. Let me answer the first one because I'm not school. Let me answer the first one because I'm not school. Let me tell you something. Costa is Costa. I am Yeke. Costa was in the CDC before. So he come back home. And Eugene Falcon go back home. Look, once a sedition, I will be a sedition. I look at the people wasting their time here. And I said, I sent a recording to Stanton. I see why I sent the recording. Let him play for the Liberia'S. Why I say about Eugene Falcon. Let him play. I sent a recording to him. I told you, I said the day, let me just tell you a few. I said the day Falcon ready for you. The way you show that you're stupid, the day Falcon ready for you, you will know that you're very, very stupid. I regret that my sister ever married you.
Okay, my next question to you is that Representative Cordoba, what are you saying to your people? 23,000 plus voted for you. You are not going to campaign. You are buying your plane ticket and leave the country, but return to vote. What's the direction to the thousands of people of District 10 that voted you? They are looking. When you say move, they move. You say stand. What will you say to them?
Well, I'm calling on my supporters, people that believe in me, to vote for the opposition ticket.
The ticket that you're not going to campaign for?
Oh, you ask me a question again, a campaigning?
Is this not a campaign?
You ask me a question, I'm answering your question, I'm calling on my people to vote for the opposition. I say I will not be here to be part of the campaign. You ask me a question, I answer the question again. So I'm going to answer the question. Okay, I'll be asking them to vote for you.
But how would they vote for me? I'm not in the race. That's a contradiction.
They are asking to destroy the city.
No, I did not say they were asking me to destroy framework document. You see, you're generating
they were asking to destroy the CPP.
You're generating sometimes you'll be very stupid.
You gotta take it back. You gotta take it back. And apologize to us. I will put our camera off.
But you want news? Don't call it off.
No, we'll put our camera off. You take it back. You know you take it back. I will put it live off. You gotta take it back on the podcast. Apologize.
Thank you. I apologize. I take it back. I apologize. Let me say that as a warning to the journalists. If you want to find me, find out your power.
Are you threatening the media, sir?
No, I'm not threatening.
No, it's a threat. That's a threat.
I'll take it back. I will blow somebody.
You take it back. No, you must have it. You can't be touching the press. You gotta take it back. You can't touch the press.
So our approach when I was in Ghana before I came that time, when first time I said how that wrangling, I was approached by some government official to be the one in the CPP to destroy the CPP. So you finish now? I'm not going to pour anybody into you. Our approach, when you listen to my recording that day, I said our approach and I refused to. But the CPP was still destroyed. But my friend, Brother Costa, he took the blame for it. He extended apologies. All of you people know it. He's on social media.
Yeah, I'm Domingo Taba, report for Scrum FM and Scrum TV. Yeah. You vowed out to support, not to campaign for the Unity Party headed by your uncle, Ambassador Joseph Niman Boakai. Comes November 14, if the opposition be defeated in the round of election, do you think the Liberian people will not blame you for campaigning for the opposition?
No. If I were importing, they will call me, will say that, let me know my terms of reference.
But when they say you started since 2018, why now, at the time, minutes to the time, you vowed not to support or not to campaign for the opposition?
So I can answer your question now. Yeah. Like I said earlier, I bought the bags. And call Senator Johnson, I was on my way to him. I come to spend some time with him, but I didn't tell him I was on my way to Grand Gila and other places. You understand? But when I wore a hat, and Jeremiah gonna call me on a Thursday, when I dropped the line with him and called Stanton, and Stanton told me, say, I told him to call you. I felt very disappointed to know that I'm not important to the process, but somebody will have to call for them to call me.
What become of the bag? What become of the bag?
That's my money I pay for it. Your money.
Can I take one home? Can I take one home with me?
No, let me answer the main question now. You say what become of what?
The bag and the purpose for.
That's my personal money I pay for it. They're not Unity Party pay for it, or they're not any party pay for it. So I would lock it up.
Will you donate it to the media?
My name is Afonso Kalama, and I report for the People News Online. You been aligned with the opposition community to be beside the collaborators.
I've been aligned with the Liberian people because the Liberian people are no party that was there.
Okay, so
I was not there for individuals.
You have a for the CPP, which of course you're not really focusing on for now because you keep talking about Unity Party, and and at times when. But
I got offended by Unity Party, like what I was speaking about.
Okay, but
I never got offended by the
CPP. Needs CPP support. Do you have?
Let them go look for CPP. When I was telling them here, I said there will be second round. No one knew the second round going to come. Let them go look for CPP. When I left from airport, Mandela pop in the car. We went here to bomb me to go and talk to Ambassador Boakai. When we came back, we were honor saying that we're bringing CPP together. She got on spoon, stand on spoon, and say, the Liberian people say, they can't vote for Congo man. Oh, do you know all I want there?
So finally, on a call back. Finally, you are one of the politicians that is loved by Liberia because
and they will always love me.
And then you got support. You got to support base.
Yeah.
Most of them will let us see you. Spearing in the campaign. Yeah. With this press conference today, don't you think it undermines vote?
And I undermine nothing because if I don't explain myself, they will believe that this bag I'm using was bought by somebody.
Do you think this time is rep?
Any time is rep when it comes to politics. Okay. My character is involved. Okay. My political ambition is at stake. Because people were thinking that somebody body buy them for me to go to Grand Dealer. They get them money to go to Grand Dealer. Yeah, my car lane in Lofa Canada, I need 4,000 US to buy my power for that engine. And nobody gave me 1 gallon of gas to go to Lofa County. And the Liberian must know.
All right, finally, sir.
Parting comment.
Let me say to my supporters, I have not been treated the way I should be treated. I have not been respected the way I'm supposed to be respected. The fact that Stanton will have to tell somebody that want to make vice president to call me, and he has never called me, to call me, I take it very, very serious. To know that people do not regard me to be nothing. So I need to know my respect, and I need to give my respect. So I am leaving the country on Wednesday and come back on the 14th. Case closed.
Thank you very much, Honorary Kenya Pawolo Cordoba, description representative, talking to the media on how he has been respected by the opposition community. Folks, this is Jay Cassius, be the Twitter virtual reactor to the Liberia television.
Don't leave the general.
I will pray up.
Opposition party, because I had gone on the radio to say that Winston Tubman's expulsion was unconstitutional by the CDC standard. And what he was doing, the entire group followed. Amula Mane was also on the show with me that day. He came outside. The entire group said, but what's going on here? And they were hating me, Fidel, punching me, hitting me, trying to pull my hair. And I said, Lord, I will hold on to this car. I will not let go. And I was so terrified. I could have peed my pants. Such animals. Because of a simple political disagreement. You send trucks to beat me up and drag me to. Who knows what they would have done to me had they succeeded in taking me away? Some of you tell me, oh, you know, Costa, you say you're opposition, so let's go to CDC. You know my experience in the CDC. Before you want to lecture.
All right. So let's go back to our real broadcast here. Time to start our show. All right. When I already get involved to bring that to your attention, that you need to take a key look of what is about to happen. In 2018, the end of 2018, Mr. Costa was about to go through his eclipse. You will be seeing that video shortly here. Yes, matter of fact, let me show you that video right now. I'm just going to put that video up for you here. All right. So these are important video that I have for you guys here. Yes, very, very important video that I have for you guys here. All right. So this is Mr. Costa eclipse here. All right. This is Mr. Costa eclipse right here. This video here. This is Mr. Costa eclipse when he was parting way with CDC after supporting George Weah for a period of time. Yes, this was the time. This video here, he iterated that, you know, I mean, I will not suffer. I have to leave and stuff like that. So after all this time, Mr. Costa again has been making friends with the opposition. After he left the George Weah people, he made a parting statement that day, and then at the end of that statement, he said to Asifa Tukwa, hey, Vatukwa, you thought I was going to make fool out of you, but you're a good guy and stuff like that. And at that time, my sister Yasini, Muna Farah, they were so amazed, happy, and opening all their arms to Costa and thinking that Costa was going to come to save them from George Weah by making, how they call it, Mr. Comey a popular person. And as you can see here, this particular video here, it was when Costa went and put his first storm against Yasini and was talking about his station equipment being stolen. And just in that time, Yasini came and get our big money. And I told Yasini, how well do you know Costa? But she didn't listen to me in that time. And then she got the hang of what she learned today from Yasini. My point here is, Costa live by 3 principles. If you don't understand that principle, you'll be wasting your time. 1, he doesn't have any permanent friends. He will always tell you, say, I am just the United States. I don't have permanent friends. I only have friends with interest. Costa against Boycott said Boycott was a dead man walking. And after that, he joined Boycott. And today, he's still with Boycott. Costa came out and said, Joe Weah is dumb. Joe Weah is this. Joe Weah is that. And Costa even went to the extent of saying that he will never, ever. So when it comes to video, when it comes to audio, when it comes to text, I know who this man is. I just want you to understand that he's not in your interest. When he sees something that is in his interest, he will partner with you. But when he found out that that thing is not going to benefit him, he's going to leave you. So to begin the discussion, I'm not here for anyone to come and defend Costa here. I'm just trying to tell you who he is. And I'm going to present what I have for you to see, for you to hear, and walk away from here. But I am of the belief that Liberia will not be a better country until 2065. Yes, that's my projection. Until 2065, before Liberia will be a better country. And I'm not here to argue with you here. Because I know many of you guys have been away from Liberia. Some of you guys children going to school. They are in college. Some of them have graduated working today. But then you still see things happening in Liberia just like you left, like yesterday. So I'm not here to come make the case here. I just want you to be very careful because politics is about interest. There are some of you guys who are dedicated to supporting Joseph Boyka. There are some of you guys who are dedicated to supporting Alexander Cummings. There are some of you guys who are dedicated to making sure that George Weah remain in power. But when it comes to Costa, he's not in that mindset as you. And I want you to know that. So with that said, I'm going to play a series of audio here for you guys. And I want you to pay keen attention to the audio. I want you to understand where I'm coming from. I'm going to give a history of what I know about the individual that I'm discussing here. And then once we get to see the videos, then what I learned today about that video, that is this video right here, that many of you guys listen to here. This is where we will place more emphasis here, all right? This video here. So this is where we'll conclude about this video, because this is another Costa eclipse. This is another Costa eclipse. Because there are certain times, after certain years, that Costa go through an eclipse, meaning that he's switching side because there is not an interest. He switches side for so many reasons. One is something is at stake that he cannot control, or he cannot handle, or he cannot manage. He will have to negotiate. But when he negotiated, he played very smart, because many of you guys just see things on the surface, but you don't have that infrared vision. You don't have that exclusive vision to see. You just have the regular microscope, but you don't have the 10,000 times X microscope to see what he's up to. But I have those things. And I'm not begging you here to take anything away from me here. I just want you to understand. I just want you to understand that the individual you're dealing with. Sedition yesterday, you were praising this guy in 2018. Between the end of 2018 up to present, he caused George Weah, or you never wanted to see him. In 2018 to the end of 2018, to the end of that 2018, opposition was against Costa because he was supporting George Weah. But after he switched sides, sedition started causing him, and opposition took side with him. Now it is the time now for CDC now to start to embrace him, and for some opposition now to start insulting him. But that's how the man lives. He doesn't have permanent friends. He doesn't take advice, and he only listens to you. So when he comes to you, don't invest all your money. Always watch him. I'm just here to present the attitude. When I say that I dislike him, it's not because how he was made in the image of God, but how he uses the Liberian people for his own gain, for his own benefit. I had just dedicated myself to that. So we have a lot of video here to play for you guys. an audio. So let's start the first audio here. So this first audio here, all right, this first audio going to help you here because we're going to go down the home, and I will bring this audio to my explanation here, and I hope that you'll be able to catch that. All right, so let's go down here. All right, let's go down the home here. Like I said, I got 250 recordings here on a lot of people here. 250 recording. All it takes is whoever come through the mirror, and then we'll be able to present this. And all these audio are not audio that were recorded secretly. No, all this audio are audio that were online. Just how many of you guys will come and call on a show, and you'll be recorded and stuff like that. All right, so that's how I got all the audio then down here. Yes. So without further delay, let me try to find what I have here for you guys. Let's see here. Okay. Let me see what I have here. Okay, it should be coming up here. All right. Please bear with me there because there are too many recordings I have here. So I have to go through it manually to be able to bring that to your attention. Yes. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. All right, so I finally got it now. So we are going to listen to the first audio here. All right, so let's go with the first audio here.
Yeah. And I will never forget that. Never ever forget that.
So for those of you who have forgotten, remember when Mr. Weah won the second round of the election that year in 2017 and placed a phone call to Mr. Costa. Mr. Weah didn't expect Costa to record him, but he went ahead and recorded him. All right, so let's listen to the conversation.
You think I can come and vote for such a man? Wait. Do you think I could vote for such a man? Let me play the recording for you when he called me, asking for my support. Because some of you would say, I will talk everything today, and I will talk it for the rest of my life, I will say it. But I will not be neutral and let such a man become president of my country. A man who throws petrol bombs to people's homes. To burn Eugene Nangwe's car in 2011, threw petrol bombs to Jared Indo's house. This is a systematic pattern. This is how the man operates. This is his modus operandi. He does not know any other way to resolve issues but a result of violence and vindictiveness. And so I've shared my experience with you, and now you understand. If you respect me, you will never ever ask me to support George Weah for president, because I'm afraid of the man. I am afraid of the man. And some of you would ask, but what did you say about Nukwe? Yes, you know when I criticized Nukwe here for so long, guess what Nukwe did? He reached out to dialogue. But when I criticized George Weah, he reached out to beat me. You see the difference? You see the difference? Nukwe reached out to dialogue. I told you. Didn't I tell you all? I told you that. He reached out to dialogue. But what did George Weah do? He reached out to beat me. I still have the scar today. My fingernail broken. I still carry that scar. Not just the physical one, but the one you cannot see. The fear I had of the man. So when he invited me to a meeting, how could I go and sit in front of such a man, look at him, and say I can make peace? I have forgiven him, but I cannot forget what he did to me. You go support him, but my conscience cannot bring me to supporting a dictator. I cannot do that. And I will fight this fight. And if nobody joins me, some of you say you don't want me to leave the radio. You want me to stay on the air, right? Since I announced that I would be resigning, I will be retiring from the radio. Many of you have said, Costa, don't go, stay on. And I say to you, yes, I could change my mind. But if George Weah won, it would not be a matter of choice. I would have to leave the radio and leave the country. You know, that's what you all got to understand. If George Weah became president, it would not be a matter of me deciding to change my mind and reconsider my decision to come back on the radio. No, I would not have such an option. I would be compelled. I would be forced into exile. With his millions from Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Robert Sirleaf. And today, you get Sidishan saying Robert Sirleaf is a proud member of their party. And yet some of you have not woken up to realize that this Jezebel, this woman who has done so much immeasurable, incalculable damage to us as a country, she flees to CDC, and yet some of you gullible people, you protect the president. He's not becoming president to change your lives. He's not becoming president to create jobs for you. He's not becoming president to fight corruption. He says his most important thing is to protect the president. What more do you want to hear? And my coming out the way I have come out today.
All right, so let's try to get to the part here where he recorded the president. Okay, so let's try to get to the part where he recorded the president. Let's listen.
Very serious, seriously. I want to be able to live in this country in peace. That's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to change my mind and say, okay, I want to remain on the radio. I don't want to have to be forced to run away.
So that's the president. The president, when he got into the second round to take on boycott, it was that time he placed the call to Mr. Weir. All right. So he about to listen to I'm not playing the video. I don't want you guys to look in my face. I'm too ugly for you to look at me. So when I play the audio, I play the video out there. All right. So down here, when I'm playing the audio, I don't want you guys to be looking at me. So I play the audio. So just focus on the voice back here. All right. All right. So now let's listen. This time around, I'm not going to turn the camera around. Let's listen now to the call. I think many of you guys will recall that when Mr. Weir placed the call to Costa, he did not give Costa the right to recall. So listen to that now. Let's make progress.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. How are you, sir? I'm okay. I received a text message from this number. It says Senator Weir. Yeah, my number. What's up? What's up, Chief? How are you? Well, I'm here, trying to survive. Yeah. Yeah, I got a text. I was looking for you. My friend sent me a text, sent a number to me. Oh, okay. So, yeah. I guess we can meet. What's your plan for this second round? I'm trying to recruit you. Hey, trying to pull you on board. Put you on board so we can work together. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I want to be part of the winning team. We're almost there. Okay. Let me call you by this evening. Then I'll tell you when we're gonna meet. Okay, I'll be available maybe by after 2 o'clock. Okay then. All right. All right.
So that was Mr. Weir in the second round of 2017, placing a very frank and friendly call to Mr. Costa to join him so that he can change things around. Mr. Weir did not expect Mr. Costa to recall him that time, but Mr. Costa went ahead and recorded Mr. Weir. Not only did he do that, he decided to humiliate Mr. Weir as well. And it was when he went on air. So again, folks, many of you guys who follow Liberian politics since that time up to present, you will agree with me that you perhaps heard that recording from Costa. And it was done. But this is the man who said that the president wanted to drag him, wanted to do this to him, wanted to beat him all, and he cannot work with such a man. That's what he said. So moving on to the new video here now. I mean, not the new video here. All right. So let's look at a few things here on the other video right here now. All right. So let's come to this other video here. All right. Let's come to the video here. All right. So let us listen to this other video here now, folks. This other video is very, very important. So let's listen to a few of it. We're not going to play everything. I mean, I'm just trying to give you guys a history. You see, when you commit yourself to studying somebody, you must have enough evidence on the person's behavior. Then that way you can be able to project, you can be able to determine what that person's behavior at that time is trying to signify or signal to people. And that's why I'm trying to do all this video here. So let's go ahead and start this particular video here. All right. So we are walking our way backward. All right. So what we're doing here is we're going to the old profile. We're building it up. And by the time we come to today's recording, you have a big picture of what I have in my mind that I want to present to you guys about this individual. And then after that, whenever another year comes and he go through that eclipse again, maybe switching again, you say, oh, I know this guy. I now know him now. And then you become the next teacher while I go into retirement. That is the goal, all right? And then you also use that in the future to look at other people's behavior and be able to determine whether they are in the interest of the country or themselves. So let's look at a few things on the recording here, all right? So I want to skip that music part of it because I don't want to play no music here.
You know, I just got the news. The PPPA mayor of Monrovia, Jefferson Koji, you know that little boy got drafted? The boy has sued, you know? Somebody telling me that Ellen on for being a violent person. They expect that. It is not true. What is it? You know, you were honor, you know. They're not even telling me, oh, because I start vest with them. These are for winner. So that they're gonna think I'm gonna be in. That's what they expect. A whole lot of people to help and stuff. I got so many things to do. If I enter a deal with a government where, for example, they give me money every month, you get used to that money. It's been mapped up from the economy.
Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get to my pointer here.
That way that generate proposal. God bless me. I don't need nothing. Let me tell you something. If you tie yourself with people, you made them feel that they can buy you. You finish. Nobody can buy Henry Costa. You give me money, I'll eat it. How much time Ellie not give me money, she says you can buy me? I'll eat your money. But they government, and I eat shit from them. Y'all know me again lie. I will tell you. Yeah, know me again lie. I will tell you. Yeah, I eat money, I will eat money. What you can do to me? You can do that. I'm not working for you too. Even you are not working for you. You understand? So I will tell you the truth. But I ain't eat no money from nobody. Nobody give me money. But I will tell you the truth. The truth.
So this video, it was when Mr. Costa was still supporting Joshua, but he was trying to please the opposition that he's only doing it for the people of Liberia. But that was not selling too well because at the end of this particular video, Sekou Kalasko, after he left the CDC, Sekou Kalasko went after him and gave him $5,000 and he never came back. So when he got to the United States, that question came about as to whether Sekou Kalasko gave him $5,000. But at that time, he had already left the CDC. So he was trying to reconcile now with the opposition now. He was trying to reconcile with them. So what he was trying to do is trying to let the opposition know that, hey, the prodigal son is coming back. I did talk for them. I didn't get any money from them. But that story was not true. It was totally a lie. All right? So let me progress here.
I stay supporting them. And so when they say, hey, don't say you supporting all because you're talking about, I supporting you. And you know how like you be forcing support. I'm forcing the support on the. That is real. I supporting your government. That's the woman, right? Huh? Yeah. I don't know. Remember saying do the same thing then. Why are you causing me? Because you're looking for job. Looking for job. They go open their mother, put their mommy, they say, well, I went to Italy. I went to Italy to visit my son. My son lives there. We decided to send him to Italy to stay with his grandmother, his grandparents for a while. And he said that they ain't getting the press. Got people, but they don't know boo. Y'all gotta stop that nonsense. Y'all gotta stop that nonsense. And somebody said prayer that's making 2005. You know my tuition every month. Prayer that's then it's all not paying 2005 because my tuition every month I pay my tuition in installment. Prayer that's it can't pay my tuition, sir. You know my money, my son's school fee at $1,000 a month. My son, Henry Jr. He's not even 3 years old.
So this video was, if you remember the year where Smith Toby was appointed deputy secretary. I mean, there was a news that he was going to be going to Italy to take on one of the positions within the Liberian government. And Costa was hoping that he will get that position, but he denied that to his audience. But that was true, that he really wanted that job. But Mr. Weah decided to domesticate Smith Toby at the executive mansion. So he was trying to justify all those things. But the truth here is he really wanted to be in that position because that would have afforded him the opportunity to be able to meet with his family in Italy, but that did not work out. But let's just finish this quickly here because we got more to do here. All right, let's just finish this quickly here so that you can see here. All right. So
what they job for 2005? You stupid. That thing you're doing, you'll be going behind people. People want a job. You'll be telling people, say, don't get that man job. And my school fee. Yeah, I pay my school fee everything. I'm suffering. Hey, that who's suffering now? And my people that who's suffering? That me suffering? Y'all go vote again. Y'all be there. You'll be there. Probo strong. Y'all go vote. Jaja. Citizen Jaja. That Jaja, you're putting the pen to eat. Look, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, I want a president to succeed. I don't want to say, oh, I was right. But certain time will come when I see them doing the right thing at the time, I was saying, oh, I was right. But for now, I'm rooting for them. I'm supporting them. What did I want my supporters a force? They support you. I'm supporting y'all. You can take they support. You don't want it, I will force it on him. Y'all ain't want my support, y'all get my support. During the election 2017, y'all get my support, but the government, I will support the government all the way. Look, I'm not going to tell the president, oh, I withdraw my support from the government. My support remains with the president.
yeah, so if you are impatient, I'm sorry, this is the wrong place you are. Because this show is not entertainment. This show is teaching. Yeah, this show is teaching. So if you come here, you think I'm going to hurry up here, I'm sorry. You have to maybe find somewhere else to go. All right? I'm not here to come hurry here. No, this is teaching here. All right? So if you want entertainment, you're free to go anywhere. But nobody going to dictate how I conduct my presentation. Yes. So if you are impatient, I suggest that you find somewhere else. This is J. Randy here. I'm not here to kind of rush with things here. My style of doing things is different from almost everyone on Facebook. I want you to understand the fundamental. When you go to the doctor's office, they don't just call you in the room and start to examine you, especially when that's your first time. The doctor going to give you a form. You're going to fill out that form and give you a medical history. The doctor going to take that form and review your medical history before they have a conversation with you. I'm sorry. This is the wrong place here. Yes, you come to the wrong place. I want you to understand before you get to the right thing here. No. So you got to be patient, or you can wait until the show finishes and then you have the opportunity to run the show. But my style of presentation is different here. All right? I'm not an entertainer. I'm not a talk show host. I'm not a worship, gossip individual. I'm only here to present awareness and education. So please, just hold your patience. Get a bottle of water and drink, because I'm not keeping all these information just because I just want to keep it. No. All right? But I appreciate you guys coming here and and stuff like that. So don't rush. All right? Don't rush. Take your time. I'm giving sensitive information here. All right? I'm not here to get around all stuff here. So again, Mr. Costa was leaving, going through an eclipse now, going to join the CDC. Going to join the opposition. But as he was leaving, he was trying to tell the opposition that he did not get paid, and he was telling the physician that I'm not suffering. You guys are the ones suffering. I live in America, and I get what I want. I pay my own tuition. Nobody pay me tuition. But physician knew that he supported George Weah. They knew that they gave him money. All right? But he denied that. Why am I bringing this out? This man will only seek his own interest when it's on his side. As long as something is not in his interest, that's why it is. All right. So let go through this for the last time, and then we'll go to the next video.
But as long as the government not doing the correct thing for the people, I will deal with the government. I will deal with the government. So y'all be there during the election time when I told
There's a force. Hey, what's up? You get it? Stupid people there, you gotta be partying right now. They be talking about, oh, they gotta be a proposal. That ain't the people eat. That ain't the people eat. You all right?
All right, so that is the characteristic there. All right, so let's go to one more video here. All right, let's go to one more video here. All right, so let's come to the other video right here. So let's go another video here.
I want to express myself. He's the one who pays my tuition. That's decided to give him my support. And I want you to share this video because what I'm about to tell you, a good life. Why he's president after he's through this. And I am not afraid to tell people when they do wrong. Because he's the one who pays my tuition. That's what some of you believe. Even though it's an insult for you to say that to me. Many of you would be surprised. And I'm disappointed by President Weah. Many of you would be surprised that I'll even do this video. Because some of you believe that, and they created the Liberia Petroleum Regulatory Authority. What Safwa Megre does not want. She does not want to be, this process has been high. Foolish lady because I support people. Promoting the government Petroleum Regulatory Authority. And she having back trouble for some time now. I just decided to do this video. Count one. Save this video. Today is October the 30th. Save the video. Count one. Count one. Count one. Save the video. I want the word to go forth. I'm not going to go call nobody and say, I'm not feeling good about what the president did. No. I'm a voice in this country, in this society. People look to me for more. My continued support for this government will depend on this government not making me look like a damn ass. If you make me look like a fucking ass, I will. I'm going to go drive my car, though, to go to the doctor. This is wrong. This is count one. Mark it. Count one. From Henry Costa. Who the fuck is Safwa Megre?
All right, so this video, it had to do with this girl who was appointed by George Weah at the NOCAL. There used to be a guy who used to feed Costa with a bunch of information. And Costa would come out here and say bombshell and stuff like that. So the moment the government figured that out, they fired this guy. And Costa got very mad because his source that used to give him information within the government, he was let go. And he came out here. And he got mad and decided to express himself. And this was the last video where he parted way with the government. And then went on a rampage and started to say these things here. So it's going to get very nasty now. So let's go to the nasty part of the video now. This is the one you guys were watching when you guys started here. This one right here. All right. So let's move this here all the way here.
Job to murder her. But she didn't die. I wanted him to know that it was by me. And after, it's a period of 3 days. Within which, on one of those 3 days, you must show up for the interview. It's like open, it's relaxed. 3 days. The first day that Justina was supposed to go to the hospital, the government prevented her. We talked about it, but passively. The second day, they stopped her again. They threatened that the moment she stepped outside from the hospital, they would arrest her. They had armed PSU officers deployed at the hospital during the entire duration that Justina was there. But there's something I'm going to tell you. When Justina Taylor was admitted at the hospital by me, and after seeing the way she was looking, I did that video of Justina. And then I called Nathaniel McGill. I said, McGill, you see what you people did to Justina Taylor? Your people kidnapped her. He was being defensive. Oh, no, we didn't do anything. But then I noticed fear in McGill's voice. The fear was that Justina had lived. Justina didn't die. I wanted him to know that it was I who took Justina to the hospital, and I saw her condition, and I admitted her. And if anything were to happen to her, we would hold them responsible. After I left the hospital, McGill tried to have Justina taken to JFK, to have Justina transferred to JFK. And the reason for wanting to transfer Justina to JFK was so that McGill and them wanted to make sure Justina was killed, was murdered at JFK.
So if you're in the opposition at that time, I mean, today you listen to Mr. Costa telling you, oh, I had a conversation with my good friend McGill. McGill called me. We had a conversation. Now I spoke to the president. McGill was there. McGill is my childhood friend. Now you're going back to history now. When he was explaining these things, if you are citizen watching, what was your reaction at that time? And when you were listening to him and your opposition, as you were denigrating McGill and others, what was your demeanor at that time? How, how were you feeling at that time? I want you to answer the question in your heart. McGill said he wanted to kill the guy, he wanted to do this. I guess that time you the opposition and you were like, yes, Costa, give it to them. Give it to him. Give it to the CDC people. They are very nefarious. They are evil people. But the men were just trying to buy into you. That's what you were trying to do. That's what you were trying to do. So that was not half from the past. He accused the government and official of trying to kill the senator. Well, has he come back to tell you that it is true or not? Has he come back to tell you that what he said was true or is not true? If you're a media man out there, you need to take keen note of all these things. If he get back to the country, you walk up to him with a mic and begin to play all the clips and ask him, do you still stand by what you said by accusing these people? Do you still stand by that? I guess in Liberia, they can't ask the kind of question because it's just such a country that they don't look at their past to improve their future. But if that was in the United States here, you would find CNN and other network. If they're about to conduct an interview, they will bring all the clips and say, do you stand by what you said over there? Or I guess in Liberia, meaning you can take the Liberian man from back home and bring them here, you can forget him. They will see the thing the white men built here, but they're not going to make any change because that's Liberia there and this is America here. Let me progress and listen to this more again, folks. Let me progress.
That was the purpose. Let's take Justina Taylor to JFK so that we can complete a job to murder her. But we threatened the medical staff on duty that you cannot let Justina go to JFK. McGill then tried hard to have her transferred, unsuccessfully. Now that didn't go down well with him at all. It didn't go down well with them at all that they were not successful in getting Justina Taylor transferred to JFK so that they could complete their operation. It didn't go down well with them. Then Justina was supposed to go for the interview. The second day, we called our people to move in on an operation code named Save Justina Taylor to provide human shield and physically accompany Justina Taylor to the American embassy for her interview. The government was afraid, still is afraid, so if Justina gets the visa and comes to America and gets cured, she would say a lot of things about the way she was treated and the people she recognized. Justina hasn't said a lot because she's still in the country. And so their plan is, we must kill her before she leaves. Nathaniel Fallow McGill
was the one who hired the ex-generals, General Powell, who was at Roots FM yesterday, shutting Roots FM down. They were the ones that killed Matthew Innes of the Central Bank.
Okay. So you hear that kind of allegation there? Do you hear that allegation? If you were in the United States and such a description is made of you, how you think you're going to handle that? You just heard a man saying that the late Innes that died, it was Nathaniel McGill that killed him. But this is the man that he said, oh, the man said, I'm a little brother. So what happened with that bitterness today? Why out of the blue sky, everything that he said before, he's not telling you now. He never give you any detail, nothing like that. He's just coming back. He's just coming back like that. What has changed? What has changed? Let's listen again, folks. Let's listen to that again, all right?
Hired the ex-generals, General Powell, who was at Roots FM yesterday, shutting Roots FM down. They were the ones that killed Matthew Innes of the Central Bank. On Nathaniel McGill's instruction, they murdered Matthew Innes, the guy from the Central Bank. McGill was trying to protect his friend and brother, Samuel Tue and George Manenwea.
Now, why you think such a comment was made? What do you think? What was the purpose behind that? And then what is the purpose today of him coming to tell you that he spoke with the president today? What's the reason behind that? Have you guys give that a thought to understand why he's doing those things? Is he playing you guys? Is he using you guys? Because at that time when he wanted to gain favoritism from you guys in the United States here, he's like, you know what? I'm going to just give information out there because there are a bunch of Liberians in the diaspora that I thought were very smart enough, but now that I use them with my fake equipment getting missing, and they gave me good money, I went to Ghana and enjoy myself with Ronnie C and Tila Ure. So I think now if I can goof up more story, they will support me. And based on that, the support base began to grow and grow and grow and grow. Now it had reached the peak. Now he's ready to peak down now. He's going down. That means he's going back to George Weah. So Mr. Costa eclipse is taking place now. So those of you that support him now, when he starts to talk against Boyka in favor of George Weah, because it's going to happen, Costa is going to support George Weah. You don't have to take my word for it. Just make a comment here because I will record it and I will call your name. And then after here, I will download the show. Because come next year, he's going to be speaking against Boyka. And don't curse him. Don't insult him. Because you don't understand his three principles. His three guided principles. He has no friend. That means he don't have no permanent friends. He only have interest. He don't take advice from nobody. Because he's his own guy. And he only respect Mr. Ure. So make no mistake. He's going to support George Weah. He's going to support George Weah. Yes. So let's come to the video. It was not George Weah that called Costa. Costa lied to you guys. Costa is having an issue. Remember the case with Bill Tuawe, where he accused Bill Tuawe? Bill Tuawe came to the United States here with some delegation. There was a girl in that delegation who is a close person to the ANC. She was given some good bit of money. And she did what she did to Costa. What Prophet Key is saying is true. There is a video out there. Costa got a video. And if you support Costa, and you went to church yesterday, go grab your Bible and open it and kiss it as I'm doing. And ask Costa to go bring that video. He will never bring that video. That video was sent to Costa by high hierarchy in the government and told him that's an evidence for you. We will publish that video very soon. And he panicked. So he went to McGill to negotiate. He's about to go through the eclipse. Don't take my word for it, friends. Don't take my word for it. Tell me I'm stupid. Tell me I'm stupid. Let's go now to today's video and begin to analyze it. How he can change like this. All right? Believe all you want. I know Costa very well. When Mr. Weah became president, he spoke on the outside of Benedict UFNs that you're never going to support Weah. And my friend, trust me, Costa and myself, we came a long way. A very, very long way. All right? Maybe you don't know J. Randy for true. Let me show you guys a few things here. Maybe it will convince you a little bit. Let me show you guys a little bit things here so you can see here. All right? So, let me show you guys something here. I love people who are die J. Randy. I love you guys. Okay. So, let's search for this. All right. So, let's take a close look here, all right? Let's take a close look here. You see all the emails here? Who name you see here? Henry Costa, 2015, national budget, sent to me, right? 2017, Henry Costa, Christmas greeting, 2015, 2013, 2012. There are permanent information that I have of Henry Costa in my email that I cannot review to you people because I will be breaching the confidentiality that I signed with Mr. Costa. Here I come a long way. We come from a long way. When Costa started interacting with me from the beginning, everything he told me to do, I asked him to send it to me through email. And I capture everything. Because without any receipt, you got no case. So I'm not like many of you guys who will come here and want to talk da. No. Every information, Brandon Samoka, Mr. Cummings, everybody that he wanted to know in the country when he got here, is all behind his computer here. J. Randy P do that for me. Yeah, send it to me through email and text messages. At that time, we were friends. But for some of you guys that want to swear here, oh, this is this, I have to go extra mile to prove to you guys that the relationship I'm talking about, the individual I'm talking about, is not a stranger to me. I'm the oldest tree on the block. I dealt with them. I don't know many of you guys here. I had no issue about you guys. But if I start working with you guys, I want you to trust me because I'm a person who keep record. You know why? This is my Tottenham High School diploma here. My Tottenham High School diploma. Since 1993, I still got my ID card. Why am I trying to tell you this? I don't throw things away. I keep things. When I follow people, I know who they are. One thing I want you to understand on the show, Costa is the #1 talk show host of our time today. Nobody can stand him. But I will also tell you that he's living in two different worlds. That he don't trust you. He only use you. And that's the part I want you to understand. That who you're dealing with, he's not the person you think. So, you are going to listen to Mr. Costa now. And you're going to understand from me how he switches side. The agreement from today's meeting, The government has agreed not to release any video of Mr. Costa. But the question Mr. Costa is asking is, how do I go out there to convince my people if I agree to the term and condition that you guys have put forward before me? And they put out, what do you suggest? He said, well, I'm going to go out there. I want you guys to understand that I'm going to still be insulting Georgia so that the people can believe that I'm still against you guys. Because if I instantly turn, they will get to know. They will get to know. So that way when you listen to him introducing the topic today, you know the man is our president, he your president. That's how he preparing your mind. That he's about to conjure you now. But if you go back to the old video, how he used to be mad, that man, that stupid man, you stupid boy there, man get sleeping in the place, man get sleep in the trunk, in the front and breathing. They're all laughing. Why he not saying that today? Because they got him to where they want him to be. They got him there. He cannot get out. He cannot get out. The one that the plan they got for Joseph Boca, I can't see the plan here today. I cannot see that plan today. The plan they got for Joseph Boca, you're the Joseph Boca people. I will not tell you only one here. No way. I will take that one with me. He will be the one to come and tell you. But he also is in possession of that recording as well. They sent him a recording. They sent him a recording, a conversation about the plan for Joseph Boca. I will not tell you guys here because it's very, very disgusting. But again, don't take my word for it. You know, like I can tell my 5 people that watch me every day, I'm not going to Liberia. I'm not intending living in Liberia. I'm not intending doing anything in Liberia. So, you can love me all you want. All I'm asking you guys, go to him and say, Jay Rennie said to send your video. Be honest with us. We love you. You are our guy. Did you receive any video from the government? Ask him. This is about honesty. This man made me to love him because of what he stood for back in the days. I will not lie to you guys. He made me to love him. I used to be at work when Christian Nelson would call. My man, on your man, Costa, I would go pick up the phone, talk for him because he showed to me in the past that he was the person that I believe was ready to do the right thing. But when I see him playing with the Liberian people, then it makes me to wonder what interest are you guys putting into him, but he's not giving it back to you people. And I hope that he can make up his mind to start changing lane. You know, when you're driving and you see some kind of aggressive driver just changing lane, what do you say in the traffic? Oh, that guy that's going to cause trouble. That's how the brother is doing. God has given him a gift, but he needs to define or find his domain. He can give you hope, and then in the end, he turn you upside down. He called Boca dead man working for 7 years. And every one of you guys in the opposition party accusing, insulted him. Now he came back and said Boca is the man left for Boca. But not knowing he is about to turn Boca to the curve. And what I heard today, for those of you that know, Mr. Weah is going to Dubai. He's traveling to Dubai. So y'all go check the news tomorrow. Mr. Weah is traveling to Dubai. How did I get that news? Well, the same source of the information. So tomorrow when you get the news that Mr. Weah is going to Dubai tomorrow, it was the same conversation. So you are going to watch the video because I'm sure many of you guys watch that video. But let me give you some hint as to how he playing you guys. He mentioned in our podcast, you know, Natana Magay called me and say, hey, my Peking, my this. Natana Magay will call you and say, my Peking, when you said to Natana Magay that he didn't want to kill Mr. Enix. Natana Magay will call you my Peking when you say Natana Magay is duping the government. He's playing you guys. They got him exactly to where they want him to be. He went to negotiate. But the negotiation turned on him in sense that he needs to come out here and begin to start to transform himself. So the way he doing that, he playing the cat and mouse game. Jeremy, you know, my gay called me and the phone rang, the president went back. That Joe Weir will call Henry Costa on a good day for Henry Costa. And Henry Costa will not say, oh, he's calling, let me can record it. But he will tell you that the phone went off and then I call back or he called me back. That is not true. That is not true. Costa will record Joe Weir any day, any time. But he is the honor door right now. The guy to where they want him to be. So he's coming out now. He will start to insult George Weah little by little. But eventually it will start to fade away, fade away, fade away. And in time to come, he will start to go on Borka. And he will start to say, you know what? I'm not going to support Borka, guys. You see, Borka want to bring alien people back. They see alien people that destroy that country. Borka want to bring the people back. And with that, I don't think I can support Borka. The people run the country for 12 years. And guess what? Some of you guys who are zombies, you will say, yeah, Costa, you're right. And how you just absorb your and go to CDC. And then you start going after Borka. Don't take my word for it. Do not take my word for it. Let's now go to the video and begin a serious analysis here, all right? So let's go to the video now and begin the serious analysis here. So the real show I just started now. Let's go back to the real show here now. The real show has started.
Transparency. Disclose it to the public, you have to seek permission. So I did that. The public, very good to have you all here with me. Those of you who will join shortly. This is going to be a very brief podcast. Share the video. And by the way, I ask out of the norms and the etiquettes of decency, I asked the permission of the president, George Weah, to disclose to the public that we had a conversation. That is what you do when you speak with anybody for that matter, particularly a president. That conversation is confidential and is private. So to disclose it to the public, you have to seek permission. So I did that. And the president granted the permission to discuss to the public what we discussed. And I owe it to my people, you, my supporters. I owe you transparency to tell you that. I haven't talked to President Weah, or I have.
So where is the transparency he's talking about here? I thought the transparency should begin from the first thought from his mind. Did he tell you guys that I'm planning to call the president because I want to establish a truth with Mr. Weah? Those of you that follow him religiously, did he tell you guys that, oh, I'm trying to connect with the president and I'm trying to find a way, whether he calls me or I will call him, but I just want you guys to know that I'm trying to establish some type of connection with the president. Did he tell you guys that? So we are about to analyze everything he's saying here now. That's a lie. That is a lie. Now, also bear in mind, he said to you on our podcast that for the sake of transparency, he decided to asked the president whether he should make this public. But as you go into the conversation, I want you to pay attention because I will stop for you to listen. He didn't tell you what was his initial plan. He didn't tell you what was going through his mind, but he wanted to speak about transparency, right? So let's go ahead. Let's make progress.
I haven't spoken with President Weah in a long time, and I spoke with him today, and so
he hasn't spoken to President Weah in a long time. But what he failed to tell you, he had been insulting President Weah, calling him stupid, dumb, and shit. Right? Yes, guys. That's why you've been watching, right? He hasn't spoken to President Weah, but he had been indirectly talking to George Weah by insulting him, right? Come on, guys. Let's be real here, man. This is J. Randy here tonight. You know when somebody says, I haven't spoken to somebody for a very long time, you are not insulting the person. You say nothing. Out of sight, out of mind. You don't think about the person, right? All the show that he had provided to you guys, he had been indirectly speaking to the president by insulting him every day. That he want to come to tell you that I haven't spoken to the man all the time. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Put on your mind. Put on your thinking cap. I haven't spoken to the man all this time. When you get ready, that man a dumb, stupid man. Stupid weird, stupid edition. He had been insulting the man. Come on, you gotta live it up. Let me progress.
owe you, my supporters, that level of transparency to tell you that I spoke with the president. My nephew, Musa Keita, thanks for keeping the time. I will begin to talk when we hit 2,000 views. We're at 1,100.
So he's preparing the minds now. He has to pick somebody from the crowd to fire all the crowd. Thank you for keeping the time. So he firing all the crowd now. He said, yes, I'm getting them right now. Because when he spoke to Mangil then, I mean, how you going to manage your people? So just lead them with me. Just lead them with me. As long as we understand what we're going to do here, just lead them with me. They are my people. I know how to handle them. You want to watch? You go watch. And what do you think Joe Weah were doing today when they were watching him? They were like, damn it, the boy can lie. Oh, what? That's all they were saying today. The boy can lie. He know how to use the people out there. That's exactly what they were thinking. Because they sat in a conference room and they know what they discussed. And to see him out here now, trying to play your... Imagine when you see the script of a movie, then you know how the movie going to play, then you see everybody clapping, yeah! He said, I know how that movie will end. Because I wrote the script, I was part of the script. That's what he did today. That's what he did today. Those people know how he can lie. And they were just looking at him. And all of you down here, yeah. You're giving all the love. Let me progress, folks. Let me progress.
The 1,200. Share the podcast. I will tell you my nearly 20-minute conversation with President George Manneh Weah. It was a pleasant surprise. It was a good call, and I will tell you why I think it was a good call. I will tell you why I think it was a good call. And transparency is a good thing. When people are with you and they support you, you owe them loyalty in return. You owe them transparency, and that is exactly my mode of operation. And so that's why I am here, because you are the ones who have us where we are. Without you, we can't be here. So that's why I'm here. We're 1,500 people. We're gonna go to 2,000 quickly. Just been here for about what, a minute? Yeah. Good.
You see the face here? This is a face of
Beef up my personal security. I've already begun to get threats. People are threatening me already. Yes. They are not in power yet. They're threatening you. Sit down there. Yo, whatever. Come. Look at me like Cummings. You king, yeah? Okay, you got those votes, right? They said that you won't be president in 2023. You got a shot. But guess what? If you don't get up and we all stand up and fight this monster and prevent this monster, you can forget it. You by your silence and your neutrality, some of you all of you running as far as a very good case, by the way, very good case. And if we let this dictator become president, some of you who want to be president, you just forget it. Some of us cannot remember representative again. Ever said because we might not even live here to remember representative. Because I'm telling you, we cannot. And you know, it's courage that's making me to do this. And yes, I was saying, let me wait, let my party take a decision. But what am I primarily in this country? I'm an advocate. That is the first and foremost thing that I am. And who have I been fighting? Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and her regime. And where has Ellen gone? You know, it's like when you go to look for to smoke out the opossum. You go to get the bird. And you put the bird has many, you live in the Bagawa Hill. It has many holes. They got all the escape route. When you smoke it on this side, you want to join the other side, you got to go on the other side for you to smoke it there too. Ellen, that bird, Ellen, I'm smelling fire. So she running to CDC now. So I am the one looking for the bird. So I running after her there to stop her in her evil tracks. Yes, sir. And I will never forget that. Never ever forget that. Now you think I can come and vote for such a man? Wait. Do you think I could vote for such a man? Let me play the recording for you when he called me, asking for my support. Because some of you would say, I will throw everything today, and I will talk it for the rest of my life, I will say it. But I will not be neutral and let such a man become president of my country. A man who throws petrol bombs to people's homes. To burn Eugene Nangbe's car in 2011, threw petrol bombs to Jared in those houses. This is a systematic pattern. This is how the man operates. This is his modus operandi. He does not know any other way to resolve issues but the result of violence and vindictiveness. And so I've shared my experience with you. And now you understand. If you respect me, you will never ever ask me to support George Weah for president. Because I'm afraid of the man. I am afraid of the man. And some of you would ask, but what did you say about Nukwe? Yes, you know when I criticized Nukwe for so long, guess what Nukwe did? He reached out to dialogue. But when I criticized George Weah, he reached out to beat me. You see the difference? You see the difference? Nukwe reached out to dialogue. I told you, didn't I tell you all? I told you that. He reached out to dialogue. But what did George Weah do? He reached out to beat me. I still have the scar today. My fingernail broken. I still carry that scar. Not just the physical one, but the one you cannot see. The fear I have of the man. So when he invited me to a meeting, how could I go and sit in front of such a man, look at him, and say I can make peace? I have forgiven him, but I cannot forget what he did to me. You go support him, but my conscience cannot bring me to supporting a dictator. I cannot do that. And I'll fight this fight. And if nobody joins me, some of you say you don't want me to leave the radio. You want me to stay on the air, right? Since I announced that I would be resigning, I will be retiring from the radio. Many of you have said, Costa, don't go, stay on. And I say to you, yes, I could change my mind. But if George Weah won, it would not be a matter of choice. I wouldn't have to leave the radio and leave the country. You know, that's what you all got to understand. If George Weah became president, it would not be a matter of me deciding to change my mind and reconsider my decision to come back on the radio. No, I would not have such an option. I would be compelled. I would be forced into exile. But it's millions from Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Robert Sirleaf. And today, you get Sidicians saying Robert Sirleaf is a proud member of their party. And yet some of you have not woken up to realize that this Jezebel, this woman who has done so much immeasurable, incalculable damage to us as a country, she flees to CDC, and yet some of you gullible people, you follow them, you still say, yeah, the man tells you already that the most important thing is to protect the president. He's not becoming president to change your lives. He's not becoming president to create jobs for you. He's not becoming president to fight corruption. He says his most important thing is to protect the president. What more do you want to hear? And so, my coming out the way I have come out today is not to change the minds of his people who already support him. No, I'm not going to waste my time with that. It's to tell the rest of the people who did not vote for him to wake up, to stand up, to prevent a monster from becoming president. A 51-year-old dictator who might serve 2 terms and perhaps want to change the Constitution to serve a 3rd term and a 4th term. That is what I am saying this for today. And I do not care what you say about me or what threats you make to me. I do not care. Just so you all know, when you see me around with a lot of bodyguards, don't be alarmed. It's because I'm scared of George Weah. I'm afraid of him because of what he's already done to me before. I will carry bodyguards with me. I will increase my security at my house. You want to make a monster your president? Go ahead. But I will not be a part of it. And I will stand up. Hey, I'm the only man. I will stand up. And don't you ask me to support him because I know him better than you, most of you do. How could you know him any better than me when he beat me up for simply disagreeing with him? I know him in a horrible way. So don't you dare come to me asking me to support George Weah for president, because I will never do that. And for those of you who will say I lied, that he called me asking for my support and he's still waiting, and he was still waiting for me to call him, now he knows he's not going to get that call. Now he knows that meeting between the two of us is not going to happen. Now he knows I'm never going to support him. Let me play it for you so you all can hear it when he called me. Joseph? Hold on, folks. I'm trying to get it. I'll play it for you. Very seriously. I want to be able to live in this country in peace. That's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to change my mind and say, okay, I want to remain on the radio. I don't want to have to be forced to run away. Okay. That's the phone ringing. Hello. Yeah. How are you, sir? I'm okay. I received a text message from this number. Is this Senator Weah? Yeah, my number. What's up, Chief? How are you? Well, I'm trying to survive. Yeah, I got a text. I was looking for you. My friend sent me a text and the number to me. Oh, okay. So, yeah. I guess we can meet. What's your plan for this second round? I'm trying to recruit you. Hey, trying to put you on board. Put you on board so we can work together. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I want to be part of the winning team. We're almost there. Okay. Let me call you by this evening. Then I'll tell you when we can meet. Okay, I'll be available maybe after 2 o'clock. Okay then. All right. All right, because take it easy. All right. To be like that, and you will not always be right, but you must be convinced that whatever it is you decide to do, whatever journey you embark upon, you must believe in it. You must believe in it. That's what I do. And sometimes I make mistakes, as we all do. Sometimes I go a little overboard, of course. By now, most of you know I'm a very emotional being, very emotional person. Very, very, very emotional. But that does not take away from the legitimacy of the issues that we bring, that we discuss. Now, sometimes some of you may not like my delivery. You may not.
Hey guys, hi to every one of you guys. And just J Randy here is very late here my time, and I'm about to sign off for the night. Tomorrow morning, uh, I'm going to be presenting myself tomorrow. I'm going to be speaking tomorrow. I'm going to be speaking tomorrow. Yes, I will be speaking tomorrow. And I'm going to be speaking to Disenchanted Sedition tomorrow. And I'm going to be speaking directly to the president tomorrow. You listen to most of the audio that I play for you guys here tonight. And there are some underlying factors that you listen to Aaron Costa. There are more videos. For the one I just stopped, I'm not going to play that one because that one is very damaging too. But what I want you guys to understand here is this, right? There are many supporters of CDC. There are many sedition who support this president called George Weah. And what he demonstrated today, it clearly shows that there is some form of less interest into people who support him. This is not just coming from me. This is not just coming from me. You listen to some of the nasty thing that Costa said about the president, right? And he also mentioned that the reason he joined Joe Boyka, after everything he said about Emmanuel Nukwe reached out to him. You listen to that, and we'll play that tomorrow again. It will be played in my car tomorrow, and we'll play that here tomorrow evening again. My purpose of doing that is to let those who are around George Weah and George Weah himself know that there are people who are committed to making sure that he be president of that country. They have never insulted him. They have done everything for him. There's nothing wrong with you bringing people on board to join you, but you must care for your own as well. And I don't think he's doing that. So I will let the people know tomorrow, right after the podcast, I'm going to put an announcement, and I'm going to put my picture next to George Weah picture, and I'm going to post it, and I'm going to be letting everyone know that I will be speaking tomorrow, and I will be addressing George Weah directly, and I will be inviting Disenchanted Sedition. If that will be the campaign message for the opposition, so shall it be. Because I want you to understand that we all made sacrifice. What about showing appreciation to the people who campaign for you? Who campaign for you? What about appreciating the people? There are some people sitting down quietly. They're in Liberia that they can't talk. I talked to some of them today. They said, my brother, we can't talk. We're not like you're in America. We can't talk. But I will talk. I'm not going back to that country to live. I'm not even thinking about going back there. But what the president is doing is wrong. It is wrong. It is absolutely wrong. Learn to appreciate people. He does not have appreciation. He is the reason why some of us are starting to speak like this. Imagine you right now, somebody in your house, somebody in your community, that person almost doing everything for you. But the person across the street that insult you every day, you don't come, you calling the person in your house. Where is the fairness in that? Some of you guys are sedition, I go to church. Where is the fairness? Where is the fairness in that? Let's be honest here. I don't go to church. I don't go to Liberian people church. But I know the golden rule of human value, especially when it comes to ethics, do unto others as you have them do unto you. I don't have no qualms with the president bringing anybody in to collaborate to win this election. Since the president mentioned about Disenchanted Sedition, and you listen to him one time, he was in the church or somewhere he was speaking, and he said, oh, I want to appeal to all Disenchanted Sedition. Why were they disenchanted? Have you seen the president going back to the community and say, oh yeah, President taking picture with this gender sedition. He hasn't done that. How you think they will feel? How you think they will feel? A guy who insulted the president, you just listen to the man, called the man idiot, idiot. And I bet today recording that I just play, opposition will pick it up tomorrow. And I want them to pick it up tomorrow so that the president can hear it, because he listens to the people who don't like him so they can hear it. So let them play it tomorrow. My point here is President Weah is not extending gratitude to people who care for him. He prefers people who insult him, who disrespect him. There's nothing wrong when you say, you know what, I appreciate what you guys are doing. George Weah does not extend that appreciation. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Have you ever seen me cursing his mom, cursing this? No. We come here, we break down things, but to pick up that phone and say, oh, how you doing? Thank you. Let me say this. They may get a blessing from the devil, win this election, live their life here. But the last thing that will happen to all of them will be that Almighty God up there. The disenchanted sedition are in our country today. Do you know how they fell? You know how the children fell? To see the president taking picture with somebody who insulted him, sitting down there, get his two finger, one finger up. You know how the disenchanted children fell? They don't have the choice. Some of you guys in America here, oh yeah, you know what? It's okay. And you know, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay because you don't have, and you're not experiencing what they're going through. But some of us will be the voices for them. I will be speaking for them tomorrow. I will let the president know. I will tell him directly. And let me say this. There are some sedition that voted for George Weah in the first round. There is a likely possibility they will not vote for him in this runoff here because of what they saw yesterday, Liberia time. What he did to Costa. There is nothing wrong with people coming to join your party. There's nothing wrong. If he going to take Costa over to cheering them, then let Costa go run all the campaign. Let him go run all the campaign. Wherever he was defeated, Nimba, let he goes there. Let he goes there. Let Costa go to all the counties and go run the campaign there. But this was complete nonsense. Why he can't reach out to the children? Why he can't reach out to the children? The children been behind that party for rack of ages, supporting him. And nobody want to say anything. I'm speaking tomorrow. I'm speaking tomorrow. And I'm going to unleash every video and every audio of Costa. I'm going to unleash them tomorrow. Spoon already now start playing it. And Spoon is already using another strategy too. I got information today. Mr. Witherspoon is calling on disenchanted sedition and telling them you're wasting your time. That's a very good message. I love that message. Because it will invigorate them. It will make them more angry to go and vote against CDC. Because the people around George Weah, he doesn't like people who are very honest. All right? He doesn't like people who are very honest. Some of you guys live in America like us, you don't feel what the children feel. You don't have what we call empathy. You don't have it for them. Because you got your children here, you got your wife, you got your family. Your only thing by your words will calm them down. No. The empathy is put yourself in their shoe. Put yourself in their shoe and see how they feel. These children waste their lives. People insult them. They call them all kinds of names. But the man who got up today and insulted the president, you're a stupid fool, such an idiot, a monster. You heard it. And then today he marching with the man in the street there today. I have to say that the children there. You see how the indigenous people got no respect in their own country. The indigenous people got no respect in their own country. When they come up with children, they can run behind. The man who said he was looking through Johansson's window, picking up grab bottles, selling it. The children said they were unhappy. You turn against them. You turn against them. You didn't even reach out to them to say, let's sit down and have the thing here. You think you will care for the children living in West Point and her father and herself? So you got his other daughter in Canada going to school, pursuing her degree. By the time George Weah administration over, she'll be back in the country now. And what visitors say, oh, welcome. Here is our country here. The children back there, they're not educated. They don't have the education. Because they were never given the opportunity. They never had the education. Tears set in my eyes today when I saw that thing. Tears set in my eyes. So you'll be here and sit at your party. You'll be here. You'll be here. You'll be here today and sit at your party. You'll be here. You'll be here today and sit at your party. But the children back there, they are catching hard time, they're suffering. They are poor children. They don't have what other people have. They don't have it. They don't have it. Tomorrow morning, I'll be speaking. I will be speaking tomorrow morning. I will be speaking tomorrow morning. You know, when the Congo people were in power, we saw them, we saw everybody enjoying. We, the native people, were saying, oh, we suffering here. We this here. What a woman name? Or one other lady that used to come on the show back in the days, Mariah. I think one Mariah from Grand Gita. She always said she walked from Grand Gita, the king to Kakata before she saw the road. But they got a disenchanted additional children in the country over there. But nobody cared today because you know what? People are in America today. They are enjoying good life. So they don't care about the other people back there. But only their words should be encouraging to the children, right? But the man who sat down here and called Georgia and such an idiot, then you're justifying things for them. Oh, we want collaboration. But when the Congo men were doing nothing to the native man, when the native man go to us, say, oh, you're not equal. This country called Liberia is just a joke. It's just a joke. God cannot be fooled. Though King, he was not given the opportunity to serve his 6 years. We have questions about the Congo people. Today, George Weah had been there for 5.5 years, and you had disenchanted sedition. And right before the disenchanted sedition eyes, you saw what happened today. Where is the fairness in there? Oh, I got it. You know what? We're in the women world now, so we are civilized people. Those who are not fortunate, no, George Weah, we okay. Because when we are come to America, we can go to somebody hall and go and see George Weah. He's not meeting the fundamental feeling of those people. That's why it is. And if they don't have the voice, I will be the voice for them. I will be the voice for them. You have gone to Liberia, you have gone and see what the man does or what he had done. We stay here, we talk about it, but he don't cover them. If we are in America here and they don't give a damn to talk to us, what about the people back there on the ground? What about the people back there on the ground? What about the people back there on the ground? Now you see how some people are very angry. That's why the people behind Joe Walker are so angry. That's why I got people that Stanton with us when they're angry. Stanton may have done something wrong in this country. But I bet you what Stanton did in the country, if he had not done it, I was going to be supporting him today. The only thing he violated, what he did in the country, if Stanton had not done what he did in the country, I was going to be supporting him because I'm not getting to see that some of the things he says, he's right. He's right. He's right. He's right. Because what Joshua did over the children and bringing Costa that insulted him, when you saw a group of sedition in the town that causing Joshua, rather than fighting for them, some of them die in the process. Some of them die in the process. A man who can just fly to Liberia, the same man who got and passed through Sierra Leone, the Costa man that passed through Sierra Leone, he came in the town here when John Allen White called Jim Botti, called Al Jazeera, called BBC, and said George Weah was a dictator. Hello, am I lying here? Hello, am I lying here? I know you're not going to hear the truth. That's why I don't go to Liberian People Church, because you guys are worshiping the devil. You're not worshiping God. This same Costa man, didn't you guys see him joining Allen White then? How George Weah as a dictator? You heard it, right? But these very children were on the ground, pushing back. We love our man George Weah. When last did you see George Weah bringing the disenchanted sedition together? When last did you see him going for the disenchanted sedition? Whoever brought a meeting with the disenchanted sedition, show me one clip, I will keep quiet. Show me one clip, And let nobody not can call me here because I'm talking right now. I told you guys, when we are does the right thing, I will praise him. When he does the wrong thing, I will praise him. I will criticize him. I said it from the beginning that Ure was going to join George Weah party. Costa was going to join. But what God did not show me is how will we bring the disenchanted solution back. Never knew that. God did not show me that vision. How you think the children felt today? Every one of you knew Costa before. Every one of you. Every one of you. Let me play one more tape for you so you can hear what he come to say. You listen. You think I may not know you? He know you very well. Listen to the other part that coming up here. All right? Listen to the other part here. Let me come download it for you here. You don't know him for true. He knows you very well, but you don't know him. He knows you very well, but you don't know him. He knows you very, very well, but you don't know him. He knows you very, very well, but you don't know him. But I will make sure that you learn to know him. This is not fair to the children on the ground. I'm from the additional background. I know what it means to take advantage of people. What will get TDI any reason to believe in the children back there? They're not going to care for the children then. They're not going to care for the children then. They're not going to care for the children then. George Weah who claimed that, oh, I went through the life, I lived through the life, I suffered, I did this, I did this. The children have been disenchanted. Nothing he did about them. He can call us speak with me all he want. I don't care. I don't care. What I'm saying here tonight, he can call us speak. Nobody can call me. I don't care. But at least they will get to know that I don't do things the way they do things. I'm different from them. I'm fighting in the interest of the common people. That's what matters for me. I'm in the interest of the common people. The children are suffering in our country too bad. Then to take advantage of them, it's not right. I listened to my Jabate today, tears set in my eye. I listened to my Jabate today. I know he has said a lot of things to me. But the way the people are playing the children in our country over there, pushing them around. When I listen to my Jabate today, tears set in my eye because I blacked my Jabate because the nonsense thing he was saying the other day about me. But when I listened to that man today, I felt so sorry for him today. Tears set in my eyes. I said, he got nowhere to go. He's stuck. He's not like us here. He doesn't have the means to go anywhere. He cannot go anywhere. So he's stuck. But when you go talk for them, then some of you guys that support the wrong thing here, you'll be like, oh, leave the man alone. Your own, you will not do that 1 year for this. You will not do that 1 year for that. No, we can't live like that, people. We cannot live like that, and we shouldn't live like that. Yes, we cannot live like that. So let me just come download the video here quickly here. And I'm going to play the video for you guys there shortly.
You don't like me when I'm singing in another way that you don't like. It is not on me, it is on you. It is not on me.
No way. I'll come here download it. It's downloading right now. It's downloading right now. Okay. Wait, hold on, let me get to it. Let me download it right now. In fact, I'm not going to download it. Let me just share my screen with you guys just now. I'm going to share the screen with you guys. Then so you can get to know the real Costa. You'll come to know the real Costa for true. Let me just share the screen with you guys. You'll come to see the real Costa now. Let me share my screen with you guys quickly here so you can see him. And listen to him. That's your guy. Okay, ready? You ready? Okay, let's go. Let's listen to him.
Very, very emotional. But that doesn't take away from the legitimacy of the issues that we bring, that we discuss. Now, sometimes some of you may not like my delivery.
Okay.
You may not like how I deliver my concerns or my grievances.
Yeah.
But again, that is Costa. And the thing I have come to realize about most of you is that You like me when I'm singing in a certain way that is appealing to you.
There you go.
You don't like me when I'm singing in another way that you don't like.
Yeah.
It is not on me, it is on you.
Exactly.
It is not on me, it is on you.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
Today, you like Costa when Costa says good things about your person that you love more than yourself.
Exactly.
Tomorrow, you don't like Costa when Costa says the truth about the person that you love. I am not the one who changes, it is you. You are the ones. Yesterday, I was a favorite of seditions when they were in opposition. Today, they don't like me. When they were in power and I initially supported them for 10 months, I was their best friend. They lost me. When I was in opposition, I've always been on this side. I've always been on this side. This position of speaking truth to power, I've always been on this particular side. And such is the way it is. When I was doing what I still do, the United Party people were in power. They didn't like me. Most of them were not my friends. They put me in jail 2 times. You think I've forgotten that? Just because we choose to work with people because we live in a practical world does not mean we forget the people we work with. It doesn't mean that. We do not forget the people we work with. We do not forget that they supported when we were wrongfully jailed, that when our businesses were shut down and they saw nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing.
Do you think he's wrong? It's not. You think he's wrong? Did you guys hear what he said? You think he's wrong? He's not wrong. He is not wrong. What he just said, it is you guys that always change, not him. He's not wrong. It is you guys that always change. It's not him. It's not wrong. It's right. Today, when he on this side, people praise him. And the people who are praising him will become the people who insulting him. He understands the politics. And there's nothing wrong with that, if you ask me. What is wrong is whoever going to make that decision to bring him on board, you have to first understand what benefit is he bringing. And besides that, the people on your side, the people in your camp, what are you doing for them? What are you doing for them? What are you doing for them? Those who are disenchanted. That is my question to the CDC and the president. These boys have done extremely well for this president. Yes, they have put their life on the line for him. But what has he done since they became disenchanted? That's the question I want for you to sleep over tonight. Sleep over that question tonight. Sleep over that question tonight. What has he done to reunite, to bring the children to some level? What has he done? If you ask me, I would say nothing. Nothing has been done. Nothing has been done, fellow Liberians. So if nobody there to fight their battle, Jay Rennie here will fight their battle. I will fight their battle for them. I will fight their battle. You listen to him. You listen to him make his statement. He make a case. And is he wrong? He's not wrong. He's right. He's making a case that it is you guys who are changing. It's not him. Because the last time when he was insulting George, we are calling him such a fool and an idiot. You were mad with him, right? But today, he's coming back now, and then everybody's singing Hosanna, Hosanna to him, right? But when he was saying, oh, it's such an idiot. All right? Let me see here. I have to, let me just try to like the video or again. I need to like it up. Let me just try to like it up. Okay, if I will just have to just get rid of the whole thing here. So let me just see what I can do here with it here quickly here. Okay, let me see here. I'm just going to just delete the video. I'm going to delete it because I already got it. So it's deleting right now. It should be done quickly. Are you sure you want to delete that? Yes, delete that video. There you go. It's already been deleted. What are you guys now? Are you guys running away now? Are you guys I mean, are you guys running away now? Because we're speaking the truth, so you guys running away? And Sidishan, where are you guys at right now? Where every one of you guys? Are you guys running away now? Yeah, every one of you guys running away now? Eh? Where are you guys at? Are you guys running away now? And now you look and listen to let me see somebody say according to Fagon, Koji order Costa to appear at the party headquarters tomorrow for his burial. Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's why it is. That's why it is, guys. So let me see here. So let's listen here again, all right? Let me see. I think I'm having double voice here. So let's listen here again. Let me upload that video again so we can listen to him. Let's listen here. And I'm only here to talk for the young children. I mean, for the disadvantaged children in the country there. That's what I'm speaking about here right now. And I'm not talking about you guys who the sedition in America here because you guys don't work for them. You don't work for them. And be honest with you guys. You don't work for them. I'm not talking about you guys here. I'm here to speak to the independent-minded people because you don't care. And you're in America, you're enjoying life, so you don't care for the other people back there that are catching hard time. I'm concerned for the people back there. They came here and insulted the president 24/7 around the clock. All right? Yeah,
most of you know I'm a very emotional person.
Okay.
Very.
I want you to listen to what he come to say, right? So let's listen to what he come to say here. If you don't know Costa for true, this is one of my powerful release of Mr. Costa. Listen to this for true, all right? Let's listen.
Emotional. But that does not take away from the legitimacy of the issues that we discuss. Okay. Now, sometimes some of you may not like my delivery. You may not like how I deliver my concerns or my grievances. Yeah. But again, that is Costa. And the thing I have come to realize about most of you is that you like me when I'm singing in a certain way that is appealing to you. You don't like me when I'm singing in another way that you don't like. It is not on me, it is on you.
That's true. Is it wrong? It's not wrong. It's right. When you according to we are an idiot, sedition were not happy with him, right? But today now, he's coming now. Guess who happy now? Sedition happy, and what? The opposition not happy. Tomorrow again, when he flip and go back to them again, they will be happy, and CDC will not be happy. So he knows you. He knows you. And for me, I will let you know that in America, support Joshua, this guy here, I'm giving you some of the reason now so you can understand who he is. What did you just hear him say? It is you guys are the one who can flip. He's not the one. He come as he is. When he leave, you're cursing. When he come in, you're opening the door. That's who he is. So he knows. He knows who you guys are. He knows. Let's listen to him here again. Let's listen to him here again. I will play the whole one just so you guys will be privileged to listen to it tonight.
It is not on me, it is on you. Today, you like Costa when Costa says good things about your person that you love more than yourself.
There you go.
Tomorrow, you don't like Costa when Costa says the truth about the person that you love. I am not the one who changes, it is you.
You're right.
You are the ones. Yesterday, I was a favorite of seditions when they were in opposition. Today, they don't like me. When they were in power and I initially supported them for 10 months, I was their best friend. They lost me. When I was in opposition, I've always been on this side. This position of speaking truth to power, I've always been on this particular side. And such is the way it is. When I was doing what I still do, the United Party people were in power, they didn't like.
So right now, I'm talking, the number of people that are watching me on YouTube, they are more than the people who watching me on the regular channel. I think some of us need to learn a lot from Costa and Prophet Key. I think some of us need to learn a lot from them. And, like cursing man, cursing the president, that would take our number up. But we're not going to do that. But I'm just letting you guys know. All right. So let Costa enjoy himself, but we will not keep quiet because nobody's going to tell us to keep quiet. I will be vocal. I will professionally let the Liberian people know that this guy, he's an opportunist. It is only the sedition or the opposition that change their position. He does not change his position. That's what I want you guys to know about here.
And most of them were not my friends. They put me in jail 2 times. You think I've forgotten that? Just because we choose to work with people because we live in a practical world does not mean we forget the people we work with. It doesn't mean that. We do not forget the people we work with. We do not forget that they supported when we were wrongfully jailed, that we were, when our businesses were shut down and they saw nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. We do not forget that. We do not forget that. While we are willing to move forward and work together, but we are not forgetful of the fact that there are those who only seek power.
Yeah.
They only seek power. And whatever it takes, they're prepared to do whatever, to give their hands, to give their legs, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
And some of us are not like that. Some of us are not like that. And somebody said to me, Costa, maybe you're just not a politician because of the way you talk. And you turn too many people against you. But this is not a popularity context. I'm not in this to be popular. It doesn't benefit me to be popular. Being popular doesn't pay my bills. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't pay my tuition. It does not. Being popular does none of those things for me. I am not in this for political reasons, for selfish political reasons. I'm in this for the sake of the country. Okay. Some of you have criticized me, and quite rightfully so, for giving up my neutrality and becoming politically or partisan. For giving up, and those of you who criticize me for that, you have a valid point. That I gave up being a neutral voice to become politically aligned, to become a partisan.
Yes.
You're right.
And you know where that came from? That came from one time when I criticized him. Like I told you guys, he used to be somebody that I really used to admire. When he joined ALP in 2016 of December, that when I differed with him, I said, no, you should remain neutral. You should remain neutral. So when you hear that some people hear myself had that conversation before, because I used to be a big fan of him.
When you say that, I agree with you. Maybe this politics thing is probably just not for me. Because I don't know how to eat crab with Sheen. I don't know how to do that. But when you want to be a politician, and a successful one at that, you have to screw people over. You have to look at evil people and smile with them. You have to pretend that everything is well. Some of you are right. I should have just stayed neutral. Keep blasting everyone left and right. Maybe that's what I should have stayed at. But here I am. I joined the game. And everybody got to be pretending. And you are doing business with people who destroyed the country yesterday and today because they want to come back to power. So now they see all the bad things that they never saw back then when their government was in power. Is this what politics is? Is this what politics is? That you see the wrong when you are not in power. But when you are in power, it is okay.
Yes.
This is what politics is.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Perhaps I'm not a politician. Perhaps I'm an idiot. I'm naive to think that some of the people.
And let me tell you this. Why he just said, don't overlook that. I want you to take it serious. That's why he's playing with all the political parties in now. You know, when Donald Trump dancing like this, that's what he's doing now. Because he knows when they're not in power, then they become opposition and washing their mouth. But when they're in power, they don't see anything wrong. This guy knows the Liberian audience. He knows the Liberian politics. He knows them very well. That's why you see when someone all come to talk, They neutralize us because that's a game. That's how they gain over things. So they gotta know exactly what he's doing. Do you think he going to George Weah to say everything is okay over there? No, because he knows George Weah in power now, they need protection. So he goes there. Tomorrow when George Weah need power, the next people are coming there, he going there. He knows the game. But what he said, I am just the statue who come and stand. You got the one that dancing. If I go to Unity Party, the opposition, they are dancing. I'm just a statue standing with them. I don't dance. When I come to CDC, they are the one that dance. I understand as a statue. He understands these people. And that's why you are privileged to be here to listen to me, to tell you and even show you some of the things that we have captured of this guy's character. So you dealing with somebody who is master of his game. He know these people. Let's continue listening here.
We work with today, their true, real intention is just to come back to power. They missed power too much. Oh, when they were in power, they lost it. They missed it too much. They just want to come back to power.
Yes.
And many of them, many of the people today who pretend that they love me, you think I don't know you really don't love me? Most of you pretend. You know, they need this voice of mine. You know, that's all. That's all it is about. Because it has a big voice. Yes. How can we leverage that? How can we take advantage of that voice? To have him help us win votes. To have him help us make the ruling party look terrible with the propaganda machinery. One man army. How can we use that? You think I don't know that?
He knows.
You think I don't know that?
You know.
You think I don't know that?
You know, but
I don't know that. I just want to let you people know I'm not stupid. I'm fully aware of that.
Okay.
But I want to say this to you. There's a big difference between me and most of you. The difference is I will not sell my soul for power. That is the difference.
He will not say his soul for power, but he will play them. He will play them. He will request for whatever he needs, and they will give it to him. But he's not going to sell his soul.
I will not sell my soul for power.
There you go.
I will not. No. I don't have to be anything in Liberia. Absolutely anything.
Yeah, I don't have to be anything in Liberia. What did I tell you? The 3 rules, right? He doesn't take advice from nobody. He had no permanent friends, and he only listen to Uri. Did you hear him? I don't have to be anything in Liberia. That means he had no interest to be in Liberia. But whatever he can get, that's why he's going to keep. So all the citizens that pass it around, as soon as George Weah lose that election, he's done. It's not coming back. Who's going to be crying? The regular citizen, the diehard citizen, they don't want to be crying. He's going to be on his way out of that country. He's going to come sit down here.
But I will not sell my soul for power. And so I want to say this to you. Over the last few days since Mrs. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf visited the headquarters.
All right, we'll just stop there, guys, because I know it's pressed with time. It's 11:30 for my end here. But I will be speaking tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be speaking around 8:30, 8:45. I will be speaking directly to the president, and I will be addressing his decision to bring this guy on board, which I don't have no qualms or issue with. But I just want him to understand that the Liberians who have been on his side, talking for him, he has been very unrealistic with them. I'm not going to use any kind of derogatory words like very ungrateful. I'm just going to say he has been very unrealistic with them. At least that is something that is more professional in itself. He has not been a very good chief of the party, first party thing to those children back home. It's not about me, folks. It's not about me. And it should not even be about you guys who support the party in America here. Those children down there need every help they can get. They need every help they can get. And if we on this side that God has blessed and come here And I'm telling George, we are look at these children. But the children see people coming from America who living life here and enjoying the best part of life, and they go back to Liberia and they're giving the same rising welcome with best life. But the children there, they can't move, they can't do anything. It could have been me. I could have been in a country like that. But because God had brought some of us here, let me play my chapter stuff before we go. Let me just play my chapter stuff here. Just listen to my.
I think we should be complaining.
Yeah, you're not feeling that big. You cannot just far.
That's why you know you are. Man, wallahi, I'm just discouraged, eh? Fuck the whole shit up. Just fuck the whole shit up. I'm not gonna waste my time on a bunch of idiots around here. Fuck the whole shit up. I'm just frustrated tonight. We carry ourselves in the jungle over there, passing around talking to our people. Then somebody just will come on live. If you have an issue with a man, why you can't go down, television down? This is important. Once I came myself for a thing like this, man, I'm just discouraged tonight, man. Yeah, man. I'm just discouraged, man. What kind of bullshit? Yeah, I'm gonna lie to you, man. I'm sick tonight, man. My brain, something wrong with my brain tonight. I'm sick.
You know what happened to that young man right now? He's going through emotional stress. Thank God he doesn't have pressure. Because right now, his whole body is going through emotional stress. If our other country where he has some medical condition, he could just go into some kind of diabetic shock or something that he suffer from, and that would be the end of him. But to what degree? You think if that man had the opportunity to say he's a U.S. citizen right now, he's going to say, you know what, I'm tired with the bullshit, get my ticket, I'm out of here. Going to London, going to Europe. But he does not have that. I sat today right here, where I'm standing right now. I watched the guy's video, tears set in my eyes. And all I was saying to myself, he got nowhere to go. He's stuck over there. He got to see his frustration. And he just got to go to bed, close his eyes, and wake up in the morning and start another journey. But look at the frustration.
I'm sick tonight. There's something wrong with my brain tonight. My brain telling me something that tomorrow, my brain is telling me something. Something is telling me. I know. You see the here again. Something is about to happen. Something will happen. Something is about to happen. Something is about to happen. Something is not. It's not. Before the election, if the old men not call people around here, something different will happen. I'm wishing something is about to happen. I'm just discouraged, man. We are spend the money, the people, man, spend the money. Let it go on your side. Go here. This country here, I'm done with this. I'm done with the whole shit in the damn country of Malawi. You sat down there, people voted for you. People.
You see, that is the epitome of frustration. That's the last thing you want to see happening to young people. All right? What we call political depression. That's it right there. Political depression. The only thing that can make the guy to feel happy now is to fly him out of that country, bring him somewhere, let him just relax his mind. Where he comes and say, you know what, I think I can do things for myself. I can go to work. I can preoccupy my mind with stuff. But that's not going to happen. And you think the people care? No. You listen to him say, George, we are just spending all the money. He's giving all life. There's no future. That could have been me. I could have been in that situation. But do you think some people care in this country who has Liberian sedition, opposition? They don't care. But I do care. That man could have been me. He could have been in America here. I could have been sitting in that car in Africa. These are things that someone always come here and challenge people that Costa and challenge people that Stanton Witherspoon. It's not about me. But these are the things. But you think George will care? I just think he doesn't care. I'm being very honest with him. He doesn't care. Mr. We are living in the age of technology now. He can look at his phone and see what other people are doing and saying. And all you got to do is to say, call that person over there, let me talk to them. But he's doing things by choice. He's doing things by choice. And like I'm going to tell him tomorrow, if you think your legacy will start at the end of your second term, you're mistaken. Whatever decision you did, you took yesterday, is adding to your legacy. Your legacy is not happening when you leave power. Your legacy is building every time you do anything or whatever you do. That's your legacy. Let you know tomorrow.
Took the time, go vote for you. That one thing alone.
One day,
Go rest myself. There are people in the Unity Party taking money from CDC government. There one beginning, I said there are people.
Stand here, that one. Let me tell you, we don't have voting cards, but we get voting money. We get food washer money. We don't have the car, but we do a lot in America. Yeah, we sacrifice a lot for us to give back to our country. But if we hear and see no kind of thing, we feel discouraged. We feel very discouraged. And you can get problem. Let me tell you a thing about cell phone. Not because Mark, you should be able to know Mark. If I know Mark, why he didn't stay on
Mike, you know me very well. I've been
On Prince Moye, I can get in touch with them. Let them convince me the issue that's going on. Period. I'll suspend every campaign operation tonight. On Facebook, I will not preach any politics on Facebook for now. For now, until I will give them 72 hours. 72 hours until they can solve the problem between them and Yake Kuruba. Yes, because I gave on him. I can't be carrying myself. The other people then 40 and more myself. I have done my best and I don't feel bad. My old man in America, they can be calling me, somebody can be crying until they can solve their internal problem. And you can't allow people come from Dupo Road, people come from nah. I'm just an ordinary person. How will you get my point clear? I'm just an ordinary person. I don't hope any position in government. For somebody to say, oh, you and Yake Kolba the same. How Yake Kolba must be the same? Yake Kolba is 100 man, you go and cause a person. I can take it push. That's what I'm looking at. All those are watching me. May God bless us. And this is the last words I want to leave for you. Yeah, this is the last one I want to say to you. I suspend all my campaign operation and the Western Belt. All my vehicles going to be packed. And I will withdraw all my pickings. Everybody come to Morovia. And I focus on different things.
There you have it there, folks. The political leaders in our country that never had the opportunity when they were growing up because of dictatorship in the country or one-party system, today they are in power. And they are not even giving the current generation a sense of pride to say, yes, I am a Liberian and I live in an era that my parents did not enjoy, but I'm enjoying it. But you see every Liberian expressing frustration. Like I always said, Liberia will not be a better country until 2065. Every time I appear on any of my podcasts, I will always say it. We are only bluffing in our country, but as far as us becoming a better country, like how Ghana is making progress, Rwanda is making progress, is by 2065. Look at the government. Look at the opposition. Look what they're doing among themselves. You listen to Yeke Koluba here too. The evidence are all over the place. You can see the frustration in the people's eyes, in the people's behavior. But that's life. And you know, that's life. Not every Liberian will travel all the country. Those who went through the hardship, they came here, they forgot about where they came from. They are now part of the so-called middle class Liberians that live abroad, because many of us who live in the diaspora from Liberia, we are the middle class. Liberia middle class is not in Liberia, they are outside. That's why our money we send collectively to Liberia, we help the economy to remain a little bit stable because of how much we send collectively. So we are technically the middle class, but we are not middle class in our country. Rather, we are middle class in other people's country. And collectively, the money we send does prove that we are middle class. But when will we create a middle class back home? That is something that is not going to happen anytime soon. Because if everyone all go back, only the stronger will survive, but the majority will suffer, or the weak will suffer. That's what will happen. So that's it, guys. So join me tomorrow. I'm going to be speaking directly to the president. He here, that's fine. But we got what? After this week, we got 2 more weeks for the election. So the president is the one according the shots. The state, the thing he's doing is going to have a positive and negative implication. One thing I want the president to understand: just because somebody endorses you does not necessarily mean that the people out there going to vote for you. Let me repeat myself again. Just because somebody come to you, whether it's ARCO, whether it's ALP, whatever party come, the very people who are in the community, they know what they voted for that representative, they know what they voted for that senator. But just because their leader came and say, "Oh, let me go and endorse George Weah or Joe Boca," that does not guarantee that the people in the community are going to vote for you. Let me that one clear. They say you born the child, but you don't born the heart. You can be the ARCO president. Some people say, "I'm not going to go vote." What the president did, I will tell you, that was absolutely wrong. There's nothing wrong with you bringing Costa on board, but you can make Costa to be the bigger picture. All you should do, Costa, yes, thank you for joining the party. You're going to run a campaign. Be the president you want to be. Suppose say, okay, you know what, the man came to the party, he came as a regular person. And so what? But to sit down with the man, start taking picture and doing your kind of thing here, very, very premature, Mr. President. Very, very premature. It had no iota of leadership expectation. Very premature. Very, very premature. Aseba Tupa did not insult Joshua. Ato Sakama did not insult Joshua. These were strong CDC USA guys who recruited some of us today. And they left the party based on policy disagreement. They did not insult Joshua. But now one day Joshua called and said, "Gentlemen, let's have beer here or whatever we can drink. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's make things work." The legacy that Mr. Weah is building for himself is not going to be a very good legacy. There will be a lot of questionable legacy, writing in our legacy. People who insult you, we have evidence all over the place. And then you whining and dining with them. But people who disagree with you on policy and say, "Oh, Chief, I think you're supposed to use your left hand rather than your right hand." You disagree with them. You don't want to speak to them. But the men who come in the presence of many people and call you an idiot, stupid fool, a monster, a dictator, and the person you welcome like that, how does that define your legacy? Think about that. I see you guys. Think about that. I see you guys, okay? Bye for now.